Century rises where legends bow down. Feet on fire as the waves applaud. Superstar steps and straight from the gods. Lex Entry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. Palm trees sway when the story unfolds. The echoes of triumph and breezes bold. Lex paints the skies with an unstoppable might. Every stage it becomes their light. In the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lex Henry reigns on a decimal tide. Strength in the name, courage in the voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lex Henry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. On the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lex Entry reigns an unstoppable tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lex Entry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. On the shores of glory, they carve their name. Lex has the unyielding, the island's flame.
Ooh.
Within the clouds gleam.
What's going on? What's going on, man? This Thursday night, I'm getting a little late. We're ready for some WWE 2k25 talk. I see everyone in the chat excited. Are you guys excited? Let me see you on the chat. Are you excited for WWE 2k26? 1 week away, and tomorrow we got the roster reveal. Okay. Let's turn up. The roster reveal will also be on Up, Up, Down, Down. Oh, really? Really easy to keep up with then. That's good to know. So ESPN 2 and Up, Up, Down, Down. How about that? Thank you for the breaking news. Shout out to everyone that made it out to yet another awesome hangout here. We were live earlier with just Brian. Kenny joined us. Well, I joined just Brian, then Kenny joined us, and we were just in there having a good old time. Brian was trying to get his 5 guys in. He was trying to get out, get some burgers down. We're going to see what's popping online. You know, 2K put some entrances out, I believe. Not a whole lot left to really dig deep into, because the truth of the matter is that with the ringside reports they revealed and the other things that we saw from the content creators that were there live, I mean, we're pretty much ready, aren't we? I'm not so bad after all. I don't bring bad news all the time. Ashley, I'll be doing a video talking about which edition I'm getting. That video is going to be dropping within the next week or so. But either way, right now, I'm looking at PS5 because of the Pro Edition. What up, Wartown? Great to see you too. So let's put the poll back up. We didn't put the poll up last stream, but we usually have the question of all questions. Are you ready? No, I'm just kidding. Are you excited for WWE 2k26? Yeet. Nah, nah. And then, I don't know yet. Let's see how many votes we get tonight and how many people vote for Yeet, nah, nah. I don't know. 2K25? Oh my god, did I really say 2K25 just a second ago? Did I put that in the title or something? Am I tripping that much? No, no, no. Please. It was just me. I'm doing all right, Tommy. How are you doing? Timothy, thank you for membering up. I saw you membered up before the stream even started. Oh, hell yeah. What up, Lewis? Does the island have a map this year? Not from what I've seen. Oh, I mentioned it via voice. Okay, yeah, that's on me. My bad. I was thinking about 2K25 because I got to stream it at least 2 more times before it's over. What up, MGM? Bro, can we get Jeff Hardy? That would be cool. Tristan needs anger management. Is he here again? Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got here in the chat? We got Tommy. We got John. We got Byron. VJ. Roxanne. Timothy. Gato. Phantom. Lex, it is confirmed that Oba's getting... Oh, yeah. I did see that Oba said that he has some other scans. We got... Lewis. Byron. Ashley. Leader. VJ. MGM. Demon. Lynn Vale, pursuing, trying his back, straight edge. All right, I see you guys. I see you guys and gals. What up, Donald, YT, Dylan, Gary? How's everybody this evening, this late night streamaroonie? Let me go to their page right now to see what they have in terms of new things that we could kind of discuss here. Oh, they're putting pyro during Joe Hendry's entrance with the up, up, down, down. I don't really want to show up, up, down, down. I don't know if they'll get upset. But they did. Oh, actually, there is something I do want to talk about. Let's kick things off with this conversation. This is a good conversation to kick things off with. All right, so where is it? Is it this one? Yes, sir. All right, so we talked a lot about this version of Shawn Michaels, man. They doubled down and posted a video for Shawn Michaels despite people commenting and saying that he looked off. Now, I don't have an issue with the entrance. I think the entrance is just fine. It is what it is. It's DX. He has the belt. He has that in your house attire. Shout out to you guys for letting me know that's what it was. But he has the old hairline. Well, not the hairline, but the hairstyle, rather. And he has a clean shave. And it just doesn't look like this version that he is supposed to be. Now, the reason why I'm even talking about this is because they decided to show his entrance today, even with the feedback. And he is one of those, not pre-order packs, but one of those premium packs. And you guys have heard me so many different times say premium content deserves, you know, the premium treatment. Love the SmackDown hat. Thank you. Thank you. What up? What up? What up, WJ? I see movesets. Kane was bigger than Triple H during the Attitude Era, but he's not featured on any cover. Yeah, he is. He's in the Attitude Era cover. Jelly Roll for DLC. I mean, he could be. It still looks good. Yeah, he looks. It's not about him looking good or bad. He still looks like himself. He still has, you know, the likeness. And he has, more importantly, the attire, which is what we're paying for essentially, because he's moving the same. It's not like he's bringing new animations or anything. This is like the easiest premium content they could have ever done. And I just feel like it's worth mentioning just because it's part of the pack. But in reality, I'm not going to act like I'm super sour about it, because I'm not even going to really use him all like that. He looks like Michael Hickenbottom. Download 2k26 game today. You downloaded it today? Hi from Toronto. What's up? Your guy's Karrion Kross. What's going on with Karrion Kross? I know he's a champion somewhere. Next Thursday night, it's out. Definitely agree. I'm just glad we're getting more DX attire. Yeah, you know, getting more attires for these characters that we've seen over and over and over, and especially a different one that hasn't been used too often. It's always a warm welcome. What up, Expecting? How's it going? MLW champ? Nice. He was pretty clean shaven around. Yeah, I know, but if you look him up with this exact attire in real life, he had a little stubble. And plus, we get him with the other beard, but not really with that stubble. Yeah, at least we got him. I guess that's the way to look at it, right? That's the silver lining that I'm always saying to find, right? Then they dropped, where's the other video I wanted to showcase? No, not the Joe Hendry. I guess it's this one. Yeah, I was going to pause this one. So we have some new little image stills. So this is where they did the Creator Fest. They did like a red carpet. Some superstars came in. They had podcasts and all that set up. And they had some stations for people to play the game early. But tomorrow on ESPN and apparently Up, Up, Down, Down, they're going to reveal the roster. And we got this awesome shot of Brock Lesnar. And I do like this detail right here, how you could see his shorts being overlapped by his boxers, or like the trunks that he has under. I really like that. And you guys could say, well, it was last year. I don't know if it was there last year or not, but I'm just saying I like this Brock Lesnar model. Looks really awesome. So I'm happy to have him in my roster. I was very patient. I didn't buy the DLC with Brock Lesnar last year, so I'm going to be using this version of Brock Lesnar for the first time outside of my faction. Roman Reigns, you know, he looks good. He looks good. Triple H looks good. Eddie Guerrero looks good. They didn't have to touch them up too much. Randy Orton looks good. And we got this sweet RKO backstage. Joe Tessitore is going to be doing like some voice work with Big E and Kevin Owens. They'll have some little sit downs with CM Punk, Paul Heyman. And then let me see what else we got. Did you guys see how Tiffany Stratton was not too thrilled with her character motion or her look all that much? There was a clip going around how she was disappointed, and then they showed Jelly Roll here, so he's involved in some capacity. We don't know how or what yet, but they showed him in the promo for a reason, along with Mr. Iguana. Then we got The Rock and John Cena here from that classic WrestleMania arena. That's the one in New York where The Rock tore his what was it? His abdomen? Oh, look, this is the other shot of HBK that we're getting. I just really like that Raw is War arena. Do you think they reviewed the rest of the DLC? The DLC is not getting announced tomorrow, I don't think. Even though tomorrow would be a good day to do it on ESPN, since they're given the platform on there. But I think maybe next week. They usually reveal it right before the game comes out. You got an Xbox update today, 109 gigs. Damn, that's a big game. You're from Detroit. Nice. What up, Hey Fan? Is it available to download right now on PlayStation? She was disappointed. I think she looks great. She was disappointed in her old animation. That's what the situation with her was. She said that her attire looked cute, but I do like one thing that I want to point out real quick, even though I don't want to steal their footage, because it's from Up, Up, Down, Down. They could flag it down. I want to show you guys briefly here. If you look where I have the mouse pointer, let me remove the cam so you could see it. You see the fire here? I like how if you want to do the turnbuckle pyro and he's standing on that turnbuckle, the game acknowledges that he's on there and it doesn't go up to cover him or burn him, you know. So they have the fire in the other ring post, but not the one right where he's at. So that is pretty cool that the game detects that automatically. She also said her attire was missing something. Hope the Hardy Boys get added. Me too. Yours will download on the 4th. Yeah, so you're talking about the PlayStation downloads later. But yeah, Joe Hendry, he looks fantastic. I gotta be honest with you guys. I like Joe Hendry. It took me a while to come around. I even bought the song on iTunes when he released it. Like, I was on board to support the guy. Really happy he's in NXT. I'm really happy he's the champion. They've handled him pretty well, because on the main roster, he's not going to be the main champion. So in NXT, at least he's the guy right now. But I feel like with Joe Hendry, that moment in time where he was starting to get red hot in TNA and then WWE started putting him in their program, I feel like they're about to miss a window of opportunity with the theme song. Like, maybe it'll catch on when he gets to the main roster again and he'll blow up and go more mainstream. But as of right now, it kind of feels like if they wait and take too long, they may nerf his potential in terms of like hype and excitement. Like, look at how fast people turned on the Yeet movement on TV because WWE played it out. I mean, I think they'll build him back up, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. We don't need another Taker incident. Hope Jelly Roll isn't in the game. You can't stand the celebrity DLC. I'm just happy that this year the DLC is not just like characters. We could start off the stream talking about that actually. So one of the biggest things that we're not really, I guess, giving them credit for. Shout out to whoever just subscribed, by the way. But one of the things that we haven't given them enough credit for is the fact that this year with the Ringside Pass, whether you agree with it or you consider it a cash grab or everything should be unlocked, forget about that conversation for just 1 second and think about it. We're going to be getting finally more than just DLC characters, man. Like, we're getting more than just that additional character that you may not care for. We're going to get arenas that are not in the game. We're going to get personas that are not in the game. It's going to feel more rewarding. So if you get a DLC character that you don't care for, in this conversation, we're focusing on celebrities. So you're not too thrilled about Jelly Roll getting added in season, I don't know what, but they add Jelly Roll and you're like, oh, I don't care for Jelly Roll. This sucks. Another celebrity. But when we get to that season finally, they're going to announce and reveal that at a certain level, you're going to be able to unlock a different superstar persona card. You're going to be able to unlock a different arena that you might have not expected or anticipated. And yeah, some things may be a hit or a miss, but what I'm trying to get at is that they're compensating us beyond the 4 to 5 superstars that we were used to getting. You can also reply to that and say, Lex, they're brainwashing you. They're making you believe that it's worth the value, whatever. Hey, look, guys. At the end of the day, there's so many different ways to look at it. I like to look at things through one tunnel. And that's the tunnel that has the big giant label on top like a billboard that says, fun this way. Corny as hell, I know. But that's the reality. I am not going to shower over Jelly Roll being added. He sucks. I'm going to look forward to that arena, to that persona card, and hopefully they throw something else to sweeten the deal, you know? I'm OCD about some ring attires. My all-time favorite is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mine too. Thank you for the 5, Joe. How can they not update his in-ring attire since 2016? They can update Goldberg though. Goldberg hasn't really been truly updated with the different versions we've had with him, with the jeans, the cutout shirts, the jackets. you're right. They did change his trunks a little bit, and they kind of made him older, and they had him younger before. So we've seen different Goldberg since 20 whatever, but in reality, it's a weird situation. I don't know who makes these decisions and why they make these decisions and how they come to these decisions overall, but I do know that you are right. I wish that we had a variety of different Stone Colds. Like in one of the videos that I did with Kenny Bomb, he was asking me which character I felt needed a little bit more love for Persona cards, and I mentioned The Rock because The Rock is one of those superstars like Stone Cold that is one of my all-time favorites, and they keep giving us a lot of the same stuff. Now, we did get the final boss Rock. I was happy about that. We got him with the tank top. I was happy about that. You know, the more the better. And they do have those silky shirts that he used to wear in the not the auction house, but the creation suite. So I know it is there and you could create them yourself, but I like when they do it officially done. So the fact that they announced The Rock with the black shirt and the glasses, I was happy, but at the same time I was like, yeah, man, you know, I wanted a different Rock, but this Rock right here, they got to make him a little thicker. And that's at that point you're nitpicking and you're dissecting every little thing. But we're doing that right now because we are on our way to WWE 2k26, because when the game comes out, I will be streaming it. I will be making videos on it. I will be having a good time with it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works out. And, you know, it'll end up being water under the bridge for some of these things, because I am not going to go online and just spam. Nitpicking because you're paying for it? Yeah, but am I really that bothered? Not really. I'm not that bothered. That's the thing. Like, I think it's worth talking about, but look, you want me to be totally frank with you? In those paid packs, I personally feel like we should have gotten superstars that are not in the game, like automatic DLC, like an Al Snow, Steve Blackman, guys and girls that are not there, that bring that Attitude Era. And then the WCW Monday Night Wars, I understand you can't get Sting. I understand that. But they could have done other superstars from WCW, like giving us Harlem Heat Booker T, give us, another Rey Mysterio Jr. maybe, or just like, I don't know, just something that's not already there. Stevie Ray maybe, yeah, like just Harlem Heat in general. Give us some other cruiserweights to add variety. So I would say that is what I would have wanted in those packs. When they announced like alternate versions of these other people, I'm like, we're basically paying for these attires. What up, Tim? Thank you for the compliment. You like the hat? Yeah, I got the classic SmackDown hat. I'm pumped and my son loves unlocking stuff in the game. So the fact that we get unlockables all year makes me happy, instead of unlocking everything in the first month and the game dies. Exactly, DJ. That's the best way to go about it, in my opinion, too. Shout out to your son for unlocking everything. That'll make things a little bit easier on you as well. I like the RXP. I think people will be surprised how much they'll like it. I think so, too. I think the rewards will come naturally and people will enjoy it. Yeah, Jake the Snake is not there. Who's one person you want to see in the game, possible or not? Sting. Sting would be it. Sting, Chris Jericho, Big Show. Those guys. Raven, Billy Kidman. Brock never changes. He got longer hair now. Well, yeah, I mean, they did add a lot of grit to his face. Why can't they do the same for Ilya Dragunov? Well, because Ilya Dragunov is not Brock Lesnar. Give me Disco Inferno. I know people like him. Something that you're excited and you go, yes. For the characters, you mean? Cracks me up. There is a WCW and Attitude Era edition, but 0 new wrestlers from those eras. Well, right now, as of now, yeah, PC, dude. I think they're going to add it to the seasons. That's why. They have to be cooking something good because they gave us AAA in season 1. They give us Ricky Saints, Blake Monroe, and some of these other characters in the base game. Like, they are going to be loading in that DLC pass, I think. Goldust would have been nice. Big Show or the Giant? Good question. No, I like Big Show though. But they could have done the Giant since it's WCW. Tier skips thing is what really pissed people off. You're right. You're right. The tier skips thing. Look, one thing that I do want to say, I don't want to be hypocritical about it either. You guys, let me pause this a little bit too, because I have the music playing and it kind of drives me a little crazy at times. So I'll play it back in a little bit if it gets too quiet. But one thing that I do gotta admit is that on my other channel, Gaming with Lexx, which I called it LexxExpress Plus for a while, on that other channel, I used to do a lot of NBA 2K content, and I remember when they first announced the NBA 2K Battle Pass system over there, they call it, something totally different than Ringside, obviously. But I don't want to be hypocritical because when that came out, I was like super flatlined. I thought that a basketball game with a battle pass was the most gigantic pile of trash I have ever heard of in my life. And I made a video. I talked about it on stream. I talked about it plenty. And I remember when the game came out with the pass, it's almost like they put their money where, like, they literally put their resources into that pass, and actions spoke louder than words. I played it for free. I remember I bought like about 2 or so. And then more recently, I've been more open to spending the $10 for the pass if there's a character or something that I like in terms for basketball. And I will say this, whether I've done it for the free track or for the premium track, it is probably one of the best things they've added to that NBA game. Fast forward to WWE now. It's been a couple of years since they've had it in NBA. Fast forward to WWE now. I am less against it now. I even asked for them to do something similar to this. And the reason why I thought this would work in a wrestling game without people being, open to this idea, the reason it came to me that this would be cool, it's because if you're rewarded for already doing what you do and they don't limit it, which they're not, I love that so much. Like, you even get rewarded for spectating matches in universe mode. I think that is so cool. On top of the fact that you get rewarded for playing exhibition, for doing online ranked, for doing the island, my GM, my rise, showcase, universe, like, you get rewarded XP in every part of the game. So then I'm looking at it and comparing it now to my experience with NBA. I'm like, wow, this is, and even my faction, by the way. And I'm like, wow, this new system that they added is even better than how they did it with NBA, because in NBA, you could only grind the season if you play my team, which is like my faction, or if you play my career, which is like my rise. So, or even the island, I guess you could say nowadays. But they just force these 2 avenues of grind. Either mode, and they have lots of things to do within those modes, so for sure they have plenty to offer. But WWE 2K, they didn't limit it to the island. They didn't limit it to my rise or my faction. They gave you this new portal to, you could say, grind and work for, even for the stuff that you already paid for. But to me, I look at it as like an obstacle that the game is presenting for you to strive to unlock now. I look at it as a storyline that I'm playing. And I know people are going to say, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I get it. But whatever time you do have and whatever time you already invested into the game doing whatever you already did, you're going to get the rewards along the way. Dark State should take out 2K for leaving them out. It's not collecting games anymore. No, it's not collecting games. I kept it, my classic name. I wanted to keep it with my classic name, which is Gaming with Lexx. That's been my name since I opened up that channel. And I did change the name a couple of times, but I want to keep it original to the plan that I had from when that channel started for whenever I decide to stream on there occasionally. You would like to see Buff Bagwell? The Hardy Boys or Road Warriors would be good. I know a lot of people would like those. Those are good picks. Viscera. I love to spectate camera angles and Royal Rumble entry camera. Yeah, the Royal Rumble one is funny. Let me see. Demolition, Legion of Boom, Twin Towers, Powers of Pain. If you don't like tier skips, just don't buy them. 2K. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing here. You're not really forced at all. I think they announced Sid Justice. I wish they gave us different versions of Sid. For the WWE 2k26 Attitude Era, they should add Eddie and China's entrance motion. Oh yeah, they were together around that time too. LaFleur, I see you, man. You kind of get used to it. You do get used to it for sure. Can't be worse. How bad we got milked in my faction, right? No, yeah, it's not going to be worse than that. In my opinion, it's a win-win. Rewards for playing the game. Exactly. This is all crap. Attitude Era with no Raven, Gangrel, Hardy Boys, Val Venus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the packs are not that enticing. But another reason that I think that it's okay that they gave us just those bonuses, because if you look at the seasons, right, there's 6 seasons. Each season is $10. They're allowing for you to buy it in a bundle for $150. It's a lot of money. I understand that. But if you're going to buy all the seasons, $60 plus $70 is $130. For an extra $20, you get the full shenanigans. And the way that I see it is that, again, if I want all the seasons for the premium pass and I'm going to spend that money regardless, I'd rather get every little bit of bonus that I can get to enjoy the game to its full capacity. The game in reality is $150. Lex, cranking out these live streams, I see you. Man, I've been doing them, Landon, because we've had so much to really go over, and it's helped me really get through this journey waiting for the game to come out. And we've been doing videos along the way. Today we did that collab with Kenny Bum, which was on his channel. We're going to be dropping another video tomorrow from the another part of the collab that we did. That'll be on my channel. And tomorrow we're going to be live streaming the roster ratings as well to see how that went. So we have a lot to go over before the game comes out to kind of just get ready to get comfortable with what's coming. So I'll finally be able to run my Attitude Era and early 2000s universe in December. It really depends when they're doing the Attitude Era season. I'm sure we're going to get some seasons with it, because a lot of people are concerned about the Attitude Era not being showcased in the game. I think it will be showcased in some capacity through the seasons and the rewards. If we get new Attitude Era WCW guys, it would be DLC for sure. Can we get a live stream of the sequel to what is that, Byron? Lot of tiers is loaded with filler, makes me iffy on some of them are. Yeah, there's no denying it. There's some filler stuff, like 10% extra bonus. Playing NBA 2K and I'm level 13 without spending money. Nothing wrong with that, and you're going at your own pace. And the thing about NBA 2K is that one actually runs out. Did you order the game yet? Yeah, I have it pre-ordered. Stunna and I went half on it for PlayStation right now. Which 2K did I get? I'm going to be showing you guys in video because I want to talk about that in video. Anything new? Just the DX entrance for Shawn Michaels. And like other creators uploaded stuff. Like Just Brian did a fabulous video today. If you guys didn't watch his video, I thought it was awesome. Showing the scrapyard. I am so excited about the scrapyard. I want to talk about that. Thank you, LaFleur. If you guys are wondering what kind of content you can expect on this channel when the game comes out, I am 100% going to be streaming the game And I am 100% going to be dropping multiple videos throughout the week. And Kenny and I and Brian as well, we've been talking about doing at least, some sort of collab on a weekly basis, kind of touching base with whatever the game has going on and whatever we've been playing. So kind of like a town hall meeting every week, like just sitting down and talking about the game and what update we would like to see, and just kind of go from there. It'll be pretty cool to just keep doing those kinds of videos. It's been a lot of fun. I wish we'd get a video about the matchmaking sliders. That would be cool to see, but that's probably more like towards when the game is already pretty much out. It just seems you can't get away from these battle passes. They're everywhere. It does, Golden. It does. And I wish there was another way around it, but I think that the battle pass is probably the most simplified area to tackle this progression system, because it's a universal thing across the game. If they were going to give you to unlock the arenas and wrestlers, I wouldn't want them to force me to play a certain mode. I want to be able to play whatever I want. That's why I'm not complaining about it. You can install the game right now on Xbox, I believe, but not on PlayStation. That was awesome video from Brian with the scrapyard. Yeah, man, he really tackled that match well. I like that you can play it outside of my faction, and that you could do it in exhibition in universe online with people. Why do we keep getting the same old ass Goldberg model? Well, man, that one actually got updated last year. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Byron. I'm doing My Rise. Yeah, I still got to finish My Rise for 2025. We're going to be doing that on stream within the next couple of days, because we're getting close to it. You guys are awesome. You, Lex, Kenny, Bomb, Just Brian, Dubs, Matt, Assemble Wrestling. That's awesome that you watch everyone, man. That's really cool. $10 a season is wild. I'm done with them after this year, especially if they give the best season on the last cycle of the game. Well, listen, movesets. Wait for the DLC to get announced to make a full assessment of it. And if you don't like what you see, don't buy it. You still get to get rewards along the way, even if you don't get the premium pass. It's not like the season pass is only for premium. It's free and premium. PSN starts on the 4th. Hey, I'm all right with that. My internet should be all right. So I guess I do have a little bit of an announcement to make for our league situation here on the channel. All year round, I try my best to keep up and have everyone stay excited for LWF. For those that have been just tuning in this year for the first time, welcome to our awesome community here that we've built through the years. I hope you've enjoyed your stay so far, and you continue to come back when the game comes out, and you're just not here to pass time, because I know when the game comes out, you guys are going to be playing the game as well, and you're going to be too busy to come see old Lex Rooney. But I hope you do come here to hang out with us and to share your journey along the way. Let me pull up the logo for the LWF. I thought I had it on here, but I guess I took it out when I was showing you guys the Bozo Championship and all that. Where is it? LWF. And for those that are members, if you look, I have the LWF logo there. You guys can also spam it, but I'm gonna give you an example. Like I have there's a show that we have called LWF Mayhem. That's a show that we've done on a weekly basis in the past. That's our show logo, LWF Mayhem. If you guys are wondering what does LWF stand for, it's Let's Wrestle Forever. What up, JCSJ? Another show that we've done, it was called LWF Revenge. That was another show we did. Like, I'm just showing you an example of different thumbnails that we've had for our show. Let me see, where's the other one? We had LWF Fury. That was a fun one. We do weekly shows. We've done PLEs, kind of like, you know, pay-per-views and all that. Let me see if I find some other ones. I'm trying to find some of the other ones. We've done championship belts. I upload custom arenas. Let me see if I have any other little logo to show you guys here. Right now, I think that's all I got. Oh, here, this one. This was like the final one that I did for the thumbnail. LWF, right here. That was our profile picture for the channel, because I have a channel that I created to be able to pretty much dump the content on there. And so the special announcement that I was teasing you guys with, that I said, oh, I have a special announcement. Well, the special announcement is referring to LWF, our online league, which it is on PlayStation, Xbox, and hopefully Nintendo Switch. Is there anyone in the chat getting this for the Switch too, by the way? I asked yesterday, no one really answered. But oh, it is what it is. So the special announcement, guys, is that we're going to be doing a weekly show called LWF Scrapyard. Literally copying the game mode or the match type. I'm not going to reinvent the name or anything. It's LWF Scrapyard. It's going to be a weekly show that we're going to do where every match that we do will be in the scrapyard. So if you guys have any kind of interest in joining our league, it's basically a community that we have within our Discord. LWF Scrap Night. We could call it Scrap Night, but I mean, we could call it LWF Scrap. But for those that are unfamiliar with our league, we basically have show intros. We have championship titles that go on the line. We have records that we keep track of. We have rules so people don't cheap shot you and do all this crazy garbage. Like, there's plenty of things that we do to prevent from people ruining it for everyone else. So let me see, LWF Fury intro. Let me see if I could pull up the Fury intro. I'm gonna give you guys an example for those that haven't seen it. So this was our LWF Tuesday Night Fury intro. It has its own theme song and everything. This is when we were doing our weekly shows. Well, I know that, you know, people are probably wondering, how do you join? I see you're asking, how do I join? When we get closer to the opening of the league, I'll make an announcement. So we'll definitely talk more about how to join, how it's going to run. You know, every year we kind of adjust the rules a little bit based on previous years and players and all that. But yeah, this is a video that I custom made to basically get the hype going for each show. This is a custom LWF video. So I do videos like this for the PLEs. I do videos like this for the weekly shows, and we're going to be having, you know, a lot of special stuff on there this year. And I'm trying to see how I split the content for LWF though. I'm not sure how I want to go about it, because last year when I was doing it on this channel, I had to move it to the other one. For whatever reason, the streams were kind of hurting my algorithm. So we're going to have to see how that works. I'll definitely upload the stream to the other channel for you guys to be able to follow along easily. It's player versus player. That's one thing that I will say. This is not one of those CPU leagues where you see me simulate or anything. This is player versus player, real combat in real time with real commentary, with real users. And if I'm honest with you guys, I try to keep it as very light as I can in terms of people like cheesing and spamming and trying to cheat their way. So we have rules in place to prevent people from having a shitty time, okay? So I just want you guys to understand that it is a player versus player. No EFED. I don't have anything against the EFED stuff. I didn't even know what that thing was, but you know, EFEDs are cool in their own way. I think that's fine. But yeah, you know, we've done tournaments in there. We do tournaments constantly for trophies, And obviously they're make-believe trophies. But I've always said that one of the biggest things that I want to do on this channel when the channel grows and becomes a lot bigger than where we're at right now is that I want to do like not just like an average giveaway, but like something unique with the system that we already have built in within LWF. Is it going to have a championship? Would be dope to have like a 24-hour championship vibe. Title would be great actually for Scrapyard. Yeah, we could do like a Scrapyard champion. That's actually a really great idea to have. That way Scrapyard could kind of separate itself from the rest of the shows. But one thing that I don't want to do is overcrowd the live streams, because you know sometimes people like they get so hyped up, the game comes out, they join, they play a little bit, and I'm not talking about you, Brian. I know that you got, you know, we have our agreement on how you go about yourself in the league, and I'm totally fine with that. But I'm talking about the ones that like want to pick like the best superstar or whatever, and then they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be there, and then they don't show up, or they don't, you know, they basically sell out. So that's really something that I'm trying to prevent this year more than ever. And I'm going to, you know, kind of just wait and see how the community responds, basically. Last year we had to kind of shut it down around or a little bit after summertime, kind of like when the game died down, because people weren't really committing to the shows. And I noticed that we were getting the same people over and over and over, and I wasn't like able to produce a variety. It's funny, like, look, this is another video that I did when we did the draft. This is a draft video that I did with, you know, different entrances. Like, I'll put highlights in there, I'll put entrance clips, just to, you know, just to have some fun. And I try to get like AI theme songs created, especially for each particular show. Like, I try to make sure that it feels like a real live event. You know, that's like the biggest thing for me. It's a lot of fun, honestly. It's a lot of fun. It only gets a little hectic when people don't follow the rules, or when people like, oh yeah, I'll show up, and they don't show up, and we have like so many users waiting around. But it is a good time, though. It is a good time. People gotta find their wrestler with the cheese moveset for sure. What up, Xander? They never confirmed Travis Scott. Thank goodness, man. I'm so happy that they never confirmed him. I would have never used him anyways. Who did they give us in his place? Grande Americano. I used Grande a little bit. What up, Vandom? I used Grande a little bit. So yeah, man, I'm really excited with you know, all the new users that we've gotten during this run. We've gotten so many new viewers, and I know everybody that was in a lot of people that were in LWF in the past couple of years, they've been hitting me up already. Yo, Lex, when is it that we're doing our first show? When are we coming back? And I'm like, yo, guys, like, hold on. Remember what happened last time? So that's kind of like, it was so funny. Let me see. What did I do here? What video is this one? Oh, that's the Lexomania Arena. I did one that I was really happy with. I don't know if I deleted the video. I'm trying to see if I find it. I try to keep these videos because they're only like maybe like 2 minutes long. Let me see if I find it though. Mayhem cover. No, not Mayhem. You know, sometimes I do highlights and stuff, and I get clips from the shows. I do have the Glazer intro. I guess I deleted some of the other ones. But yeah, man, it's definitely a good time. I have a blast with it all the time. I was trying to see if I have LWF League. Let me see. New refresh. No. 2k25. Do I have anything here? PLE. No. Season 1. No. because I still have some of the results here. That's funny. But yeah, we keep track of records. We have like a main champion, like a mid-card champion. We do Royal Rumbles, Battle Royales. We do Elimination Chambers. Oh, look, I do have one here. Let me see. Which one was this one? Season 1 ending. LWF intro. Which one was this one? I don't remember. Let me see which one this is. Hold on, and I want to hear the music for this one. Hold on, guys. Don't get scared. It's going to be... I don't know if it's going to be too loud. Hold on, let me see. This was after season 1. This was when we did the last show. I think this was more like an announcement video that I did. I don't remember doing anything. Oh yeah, that was see, it was like a little short clip. So like I just do little things like that. I remember. Let me see season 2. Let me see which one this is. And I tried doing custom arenas last year, but it was kind of a problem, so I had to stop using the custom arenas. I was actually really sad about the custom arena situation, because that arena you see there, that was supposed to be one of the Mayhem arenas. Like, I love creating arenas. That's funny. All right. That's it. No more memory lane. I went down a little nostalgia trip. But yeah, Scrapyard, man. We're going to be doing LWF Scrapyard weekly basis. Oh, man, that is hilarious. What if you have kids and can't show up every week? Can we be part-timers like Roman Reigns or Brock? Yeah, but you can't pick them. You know, that's the thing. That's one thing that I have like in the rules. That's why I said like a lot of people will immediately ask me, oh, man, Leo Lex, like what if I have this or I have that? And listen, everyone has a family. Everyone has things to do. Everyone has commitments. Everyone has a life. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. Like, that is one thing that I always tell people, don't message me. If you can make it, make it. If you can't, you can't. Don't pick a main character if you're not going to be there often. That's the only like main like rule for like drafting a superstar. But I find it hilarious. Like, people are like, oh man, no, I got out of work at this time, or I got this, or I got that, or you do it on Tuesday and I'm Wednesday, and I'm like, if you can't be available, then you just can't be available. You know, I don't think that it's any of our concern. It's up to you. If you want to participate and you can, you know, obviously more importantly than anything, if you can participate, then by all means. But we do shows like last year. I think the best thing that I did, that I switched it up, was that instead of doing it just Tuesday, Thursday, I was switching it around. Like, we did it sometimes on a Monday, we would do it on a Wednesday, or we'll do like 2-3 shows back to back. We'll do it on a Saturday, we'll do it on a Sunday, and we'll do, you know, just a variety of different times. Like, sometimes we'll do it in the middle of the afternoon, or we'll do it late at night. And I just tried presenting as many different options for people, because people would draft a main superstar and then they wouldn't show up for, you know, X amount of shows. And I'm like, come on, man. Lex, I got a family and kids. It's unfair for us. And that's fine, but that's your problem. I'm sorry to say that. If you want to be in the league, but you have all these commitments, what am I like? What am I supposed to reply to that without sounding like a total asshole? I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't care about you guys, because I do care about you guys. I care for you guys, to hang out here, have some fun, talk some crap, play some games. Of course I care. It's a community that we've built here for us to care about each other. But at the same time, you guys don't care about my problems, and I shouldn't have to, put that out there. You guys keep your stuff to yourself and join and participate when you can. I got to choose between them kids and LWF. If it were me, I'd choose LWF. Let's got a wife and cats and still puts on. Yeah, like that's one thing that's hilarious. Like people act like I don't have like real life commitments, like I don't have nothing better to do. So they'll be like, "Yo, Lex, like I got this going on, I got that going on," and I'm like, "Yo, like I'm putting together this ensemble of a show with intros and pyros and all this bull." And what, you don't think that's time consuming? And you don't think that I get people on my DMs trying to? That's one thing that I say. I'm like, bro, like I can't answer everyone's message. Especially there's times in our league, I kid you guys not, we've had like 40 to like 50 members. And yes, not every single person has been active at the same time, but a lot of people have been active and a lot of people have wanted to, show up and participate. And it gets even with like 30, 40 members saying, "Hey, I want to fight." And then you have at least like 25, 30 people show up. Imagine going and trying to schedule matches for 30 different people, and especially with the servers for WWE 2K, how they are. You guys already know how they are. So I have to make the lobby. I have to switch my HDMI output or input, should I say, so I could switch from because that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize. But I am pretty sure from one of our awesome community members, as I would even call him a friend, of course, Carter, who's always in here. He's been in other leagues and he's like, "Lex, no one does the leagues how you do them. People don't do multiple platform leagues. There's no such thing as crossplay or cross-platform, and you're putting the community together with PlayStation and Xbox." I'm trying to do the Nintendo Switch too as well, but like people are constantly telling me, "Bro, no one is doing multi-platform leagues like this." So there's a reason for that. And that's because going between platforms and between so many different users in a live stream environment, these shows, they go on for a long time, sometimes a little too long. Why don't you hire an assistant? LWF ain't bringing money in like that. I'm not charging people to join this. This is all free. I'm getting rid of my kids for LW. This is supposed to be just the way that I envision LWF, and I've always envisioned LWF way back during the Xbox 360 days when I used to put like these super cheap ass videos on another YouTube channel that I had called Instant Classic after Christian Cage. It was always just for like the community and the interaction, because that's why I like using Discord, for people to like, cut a promo, send GIFs, schedule matches and feuds. Like we try to do feuds. I've tried doing feuds and, putting that into the shows. But, when you have so many different people, and then after people start, committing, and then they kind of regret it, or one thing that I will say that I find pretty funny is that the game just came out, right? So everyone is obviously super excited. And they join the league and they swear, "Hey man, I'm going to be active. I'm going to love this. What an experience. This is great." And then it's showtime and it's their match. And they have a match and they get blown out of the water by someone like Kiwi Zay, who's in the chat. And every time I talk about LWF, Kiwi comes out of nowhere. What up, Kiwi? I haven't seen you in a while. But Kiwi comes out of nowhere. And this is one of those guys that he is freaking amazing at the game. He plays on Xbox and he blows the competition out of the water oftentimes. And when you mop the floor with someone that bad, it's up to me as a booker, right, to really know who's who. So after like maybe 2 weeks or so that I have a couple of shows, that's when I kind of get an idea as to the skill level, right? And there is absolutely nothing, there's nothing wrong, all right? I want to make that very loud and clear too. There's nothing wrong with being the best of the leaderboards or in the middle or at the bottom. It don't matter. It's trying to have a good time that matters. So for me, I'm doing the stream and I'm commentating and I'm watching. I'm paying close attention to the match and the chat at the same time, but really to the match itself to make sure that I spot kind of the tier level of talent that's in the ring for when the next show comes around, I don't put them to fight each other again. So whenever Kiwi drags the floor with whoever he's facing, I make sure that Kiwi doesn't face him again, because it's not fun for you to go up against someone that's going to mop the floor with you. I wouldn't have fun. I wouldn't want to be in a league like that. But people start talking up and start getting excited, and then that happens, and guess what happens after that, guys? Guess what I am left with? People start quitting left and right. Like, you have no idea. After talking so much shit. Kiwi used to cook us in AEW Fight Forever. Kiwi is, bro, this guy is like, he's really good, you know? So, like, at the end of the day, people just start dropping like flies. So what ends up happening is that by the time summertime comes around, where we've already had WrestleMania, we've already had like Royal Rumble events for our shows, we've had a bunch of weekly shows, we've had multiple drafts, because I like doing multiple drafts as well to shake things up for people to get to change characters and be able to play as different superstars, because it gets boring when you start seeing the same people with the same characters doing the same moves. It just becomes a boring ensemble. So you try switching it up, and I even tried having people pick a female and a male superstar, or even 3 superstars, a top tier talent, a mid tier, and a female. Like, I've tried doing all sorts of different variations depending on how many people we have active. And by the time summertime comes around, like I said, everyone just starts dropping like flies, and then the remaining feud, it's like Carter and Kiwi, and you know, there's a few guys out there that will end up, you know, staying around the 25 character range, 25 superstar range. And yeah, it's hard to book a show like that at that point, because people stop tuning in. That's another problem too, right? Because the excitement is just not the same. So then that's why I had to create the other LW. I have a channel called Let's Wrestle Forever, literally LWF. And I had to move my content over there because it was killing this channel, just because of the, you know, the interaction was just not as hot. So that's the thing about LWF. That's the little story time with LWF. But yeah, we got Kenny in the house. We got Brian in the house. Hey man, if you guys want to come hang out and shoot the shit, I know you guys are probably editing and busy and all that, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know in case you tell me, hey, you didn't tell me I could join, or you know, I'm just letting you know. The one thing I do love is how we pick 2 superstars is fun. Yeah, that was fun. I wanna pick Brock Lesnar. I should be able to, but again, I have a family and kids. Ace, I don't know if you were trolling or anything like that before. Listen, I really don't mind that you can't perform every show. Like, that's not a problem. Like, for me, as serious as I take booking a fun show for the viewers, the participants, and for myself, because I have to sit through it and enjoy it, right? I don't feel that I am very picky about forcing people to perform every show. You know, and this year I'm going to change it up a little bit, just because I don't want users to get burned out and I don't want people to get discouraged. So I'm not going to do like this overwhelming amount of like weekly shows and PLEs, because last time I was doing like sometimes multiple PLEs a month. I was doing like 4 shows a week at a time. Not every week. I will say that there were some weeks that we only did 2 shows. For the most part, that was like the main focal point. But I did start throwing in more shows because a lot of people kept hitting me up. Hey Lex, I wanna fight. When's our next show? I even tried doing like a dark match lobby where people could go in and fight in this Discord lobby, set up the match, and I would count that as a separate record. But then people kept facing the same people over and over. They started losing, and what happened? Started quitting. So I tried doing the dark matches as well. Trust me, I tried a variety of different creative things to make sure that people have not just a space to build up, their superstar, their record, their championship accolades, and all that, but it just comes down to the community. If the community's not trying to partake in that experience because it's too much, then it is what it is. But I just try to have fun with it until the wheels fall off, man. And when it falls off, I just start streaming other stuff within the game and live events. Like I always do the live watch alongs. By the way, we are going to be doing the Elimination Chamber February 28th. I will be live about 20 minutes before the show starts, and I will be live after the show ends for like about another 30 minutes to an hour, recapping everything. And we're going to be watching here live together. So, we have a variety of different live streams that I have planned throughout the year that we've been doing for a while, but we're always going to try to reinvent the content that I put out so people don't feel like, oh man, here's LWF again. I don't want it to go down the drain either. I want the excitement to remain for as long as possible. So I feel like the season pass is going to help with that, if I'm honest. The season pass is going to help 100%. Yeah, Christian Cage. I actually had a channel called Instant Classics. Ain't feeding the family for LWF. Nah, I mean, listen, I wish it did. I wish that I think here's the thing. I don't see on Discord. Oh, I got you. Hold on. I know you guys like doing the drag, but I'll do it. This is how I'll do it. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on 1 second, guys. I think I already got you here. Let me see. All right, I just sent you guys a message on Discord, Brian and Kenny. You should be able to see my message there. If you guys want to join the call, you could just join the voice call right now. Let me actually mute it on stream so it doesn't like ring loud as hell for you guys. But if you guys want to join the voice call, by all means, it's there, readily available. Uh-oh. That was quick. Okay. Okay, we got Kenny Bombster.
Some type of bomb sound effect.
I know, man. I'm trying to work on getting my soundboard fixed for the launch of the game because I'm so disappointed. I bought one of those Razer. Well, I didn't buy it actually. Erica gifted it to me for I think my birthday like a year or two ago. And it was amazing. I love it. I think it's super handy and amazing for like, especially for live streaming. So you don't have to like move the mouse around. You just press a button and you're good to go. But
what is it, like a stream deck? Is that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You're watching the stream still?
Am I? Why you can hear?
No, because I'm showing.
Oh yeah. I got you up.
So this is it right here. Right now I have it disconnected, but this is it.
I got the same thing.
I love it, bro. I think this is like phenomenal. And it's super like fun to use, but I don't know what happened.
I don't use it much.
Yeah, mine got ruined after one of the last updates that they did. My computer stopped like recognizing it. After I power on my computer, it would light up and then turn off, and it doesn't work. Like it just, I've had it unplugged already for a couple of like weeks now to see if I could reboot it. I don't know what to
mine does it quite often. It'll like disconnect from the computer, and I got to go back in and reset it after it updates, but.
Really?
It usually comes back on though. Yeah.
I gotta see how I get that to work again because I like using it. It's pretty good, especially since I do a lot of live streams.
Yeah, I was gonna say during streams it's the best because you just click something and go to your next scene that you need to go to.
Exactly.
Or if you go into a break, you can click the break button.
Hell yeah. What up, Tan? I don't even know what I was saying now before I got you in here. Do you remember when? I don't even remember, honestly.
You think we're talking about LWF
Yeah, it was something
and
with
Kiwi Zay cooking everybody?
Yeah, Kiwi was cooking everybody.
Yeah, I used to he used to be in our AEW Fight Forever streams cooking everybody.
He was? That's funny.
Yep.
Kiwi, bro, you're a freaking demon terrorizing everybody. Will there be open challenge for titles? Oh yeah, bro, listen. Um One of the biggest things that I love doing with those shows more than anything is that I like keeping everybody on edge, viewers and participants alike. So like if someone just won the title, sometimes I go into like Vince McMahon mode and say, "All right, you're going to be defending the title against this person now." Maybe someone that kind of, earned it or whatever, or is up next in line, and we'll just do like a super main event to close out the show, and then we'll do sometimes like encore matches, and we'll do like a Royal Rumble number 1 contender or Battle Royale. Like I just try like going kind of off of like real life, but at the same time adding my own spin to it, and kind of collaborating with the people that are participating. What do they want to play? A lot of times people are like, oh, give me a hardcore match or give me a Hell in a Cell, and I'm like, all right, bro, let's do it. So yeah,
Is there a way to implement like the Money in the Bank?
oh man, that would be amazing. But nah, online there's really no way to use that. But I mean, I did want to do Money in the Bank last year, but that was like I think July or August that it happened. I don't remember now. It was around July or something, like summertime. That's when the league started to kind of fall apart. So I didn't get to do the Money in the Bank. That was like one of the biggest robberies. I was a little disappointed because I love watching ladder matches. They last so long. What up, Almighty? But yeah, oh, you remember, Kenny, we had even done a draft and you were going to make your big debut, and we were doing the
Yeah, I
tag team
remember.
titles, and it just fell apart. It was kind of weird. Um, I tried keeping it as long as I could, even with just like 25 users. I tried having people draft multiple superstars, so we had like a big roster, but you know,
Yeah.
it
I'm
is what
sure
it
it
is.
doesn't make it any better when the crossplay thing.
Oh man, that makes it. Yeah, you kind of, if it had crossplay, I promise you, knowing what I know about the users that like are like Kiwi and like, because I have a select few on Xbox and I have another good
Mhm.
bunch on PlayStation. I know for a fact they would stay on the league year round for the most part, for sure. But because, like I said, as a booker, you don't want to keep booking squash matches because
Yeah.
it's kind of rough. So yeah, that's kind of like the biggest annoying thing. Like people are like, "Oh man, you guys praise the game so much. You guys don't give them shit. You don't talk negative." I just can't do a video every day. Like it's so draining to sit there and just be so upset about something.
Yeah. Just for
But
no reason. I mean, some people that's what they do though. They just
I can't, bro. Like, what's funny? And like, I could do those videos often because there are things that I am annoyed with, but it's just not in the front of my thought process. Like, I'll mention it a couple times on stream. We'll go over it, even when we've done our collabs. You've asked me, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And I'll kind of be like, I don't really like this. I don't really like that. But notice how I immediately go and say something that I do like.
yeah.
It comes with old age, I guess. I'm I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm just not gonna let that shit derail me from having fun.
Right. And for me, if I'm not having fun, I'm just not going to make videos about it. I'll go talk about something else that I do like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I was excited when that came out, but when I got
I
the game, the
remember.
single player was so bad. I was like, oh well, I'm just going to leave this alone.
That's funny, man.
And people are like, hey, why'd you stop doing content for this? I'm like, well, I just really don't like it. It's
Yeah,
not
you
for
didn't
me.
enjoy it. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like
But
what
instead
happened.
of
Go ahead, my phone.
Go ahead, sorry. I was gonna say instead of taking everybody else's joy and just making videos saying this is stupid, it's
Yeah.
bad, you need more single player stuff. I'm just like, oh well, people are enjoying this. I'm
Yes.
not, so I'm gonna just leave it alone.
So my thought process for that exactly is universe mode. Like I did a couple of streams and I did a video of how I was setting up my universe mode and it got a couple thousand views and I was getting people to tune in and enjoy that and all that. But I was like, man, I'm not really enjoying this shit too much. So I immediately just like said, all right, I can't stream that because I
Mm-hmm.
can't I can't sit there for a couple hours and be miserable, like just be in that misery all day.
Yeah, right. I'd rather just leave it alone.
Exactly. You could do it in share play and make the guy that is really good be the person that connects. You could do money in the bank then. That is a good idea, Angry. But when you're live streaming and you have multiple people connecting on something like that, the band, I mean, I have a really solid connection, but that doesn't mean that it's going to connect in the way that you're imagining it to connect. And then it starts to kind of get pixelated for them and there's input lag. Oh, that's another thing. You don't want to see what happens after a match if somebody had like a little glitch with the pin meter or if there's like a latency. You don't want to see the reactions. Like, bro, I've had people like get so pissed off that they've raged and sent me like, "Oh, fat ass loser, this league sucks.
What?
You're trash. Your channel sucks. That's why you do this." Like, I've had those hate messages like after some shit like that happening. I'm like, bro, like you just lost a match. Are you gonna really be that much of a sore loser? And like,
Yep.
yeah, I've had that.
I was gonna say people take that online stuff serious.
Super.
I was playing Mortal Kombat online one time, the most recent one. Somebody washed me. And then they messaged me afterwards. Hey, are you that Kenny Bomb guy on YouTube? I said nope.
That's funny, actually. That is a good reply. Like why? Because the next thing. I mean, it could go either way. Maybe he says that he's a big fan, or he'll say, "Man, I just mopped the floor with you. You suck."
Yep. Posting it on his YouTube channel, like, oh yeah,
Exactly.
y'all.
I mopped the floor with Kenny Ball. That's funny.
Which I don't care. I tell everybody, like, yo, I'm kind of cheeks, but just keep it moving.
For me, like especially when I have matches in LWF, like everybody wants to kick my ass when they get annoyed if I put them in a bad match or some shit like that. They want to whoop my ass, so I'm like, all right, bro, let's go. And people get surprised when we have matches and I end up winning. Like I remember there was this one show that we were doing. I won the Elimination Chamber and I won a ladder match, and we were trying to do two different. I did it on PlayStation and on Xbox. That's the crazy part. And I won both matches that made me a number one contender, like champion or whatever. And I remember, like, guys, I don't want to be champion. I just joined these matches just to have fun and mess around. I was trying to, I guess ruin it for you guys, but I wasn't like, my intention wasn't to become champion. I don't want to be the champion of the league because I feel like it's kind of cheating or whatever.
Yeah,
So
right.
I relinquished it right away. But like, people get surprised that I'm not as bad as they think that I'm going to be. But yeah, I'm not the greatest either. I'm all right. This is so funny. Look
Yeah,
at just Brian. Just Brian says y'all both can relate because he says I'm cheeks.
Nah, Brian Cheeks. Now, I was about to say I beat him when I was at his house, but he did get me.
Yeah,
He
I
cheated
remember.
though. He hit me with a super finisher.
Yeah, that's the only way he could beat you. He had to use some super
Yep.
cheese to take you out because you were
Some
whooping his
super
ass.
cheese.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Put
But
your-
we got to do a super tournament.
oh
Do a
man,
prize pool where the people donate money. The winner takes it all.
bro, you know that one of the
But I take
biggest.
5% of the bag.
Hell yeah, no, that is a
No, I'm
good
just
idea.
kidding.
No, listen for real. Like one of the biggest things that I was trying to like orchestrate, and oh, that's what I was gonna say before you were telling me that you were trying to get in. So I think that the way to separate literally, and I know there's young people out there, and I'm not trying to eliminate anyone, but the boys from the men, people that could take the wins, they could take the losses, and all in between, that are serious about having, that online experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had to, and I'm not going to do that because I just don't feel the need to at the end of the day. But I know that if people were spending like, let's say $5, like a subscription service or some shit to like buy into a tournament or buy into like the LWF match to participate in the draft or whatever, that would mean that they're putting something at stake that they value, which is money on top of their time, but it would
Yep.
make them be more serious about it versus
Right.
think about it. You're giving $5 or whatever amount. You're not going to just quit after one loss or say that you're not going to, participate after drafting a superstar. You're going to be there, I would think.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah,
thought
if you
about
think
that.
about it. Yeah, you said you had like 20 people participating at one point, or
So my average is usually like 20 to 30 within that range.
I think that's good because if you can get, I mean, $5, it's just $5. I mean, you just coming out of $5 to play in the tournament, and then at the end, if you win, 5 times 20.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Make some little cash from it. And I
Let me
think that'll
see.
give people more incentive too.
Yeah, those turn. I and oh, so then the other side of that for the tournament, for example, like yeah, let's say that the buy-in is $5 and you end up getting 30 people, which I think is very easy,
Hmm.
especially around launch. Um, we do the 35. That's $175, and then you split that between the top three and organizing the stuff going into it.
Hmm.
That's great.
Yeah. And then you
And
only came out $5, and you're getting,
yeah,
it's a nice little
exactly.
chunk of money.
I mean, and if you know what's funny, you know why I was thinking about doing that? I think it was like in 2K24, because my brother that plays Street Fighter, and he plays like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, like basically the fighting games, but mainly Street Fighter.
Hmm.
He goes to like local arcades and stuff, and he goes to some tournaments that they do, and that's what they do. They charge you $5 to to be there. It's around like 30, 50 people in that tournament, and they give a cash prize to the like top three or something like that, top five,
Yeah.
and they split it like
I mean,
that.
we
And
could facilitate it. We should probably try to do it.
that
I'll try
would
to run it with you. Try to get
that would be great, bro. Like if
people
we
from both ends.
can you imagine if like that would be so freaking amazing, and we're here commentating and like having a blast with that like we do it, like
Yep.
we could do that every so often. And guys, just so you understand, I want you guys to understand this too. It's not that we need the money, because we don't, and we've talked about things like this before. Like we're not in it for the money like that,
Oh
but
yeah, I don't want any money. I don't want to cut or anything. I'm
this
saying
is
it's
this,
just
oh,
for the people.
because you said, oh, I need a little cut.
I was
This
just kidding.
this is to create an incentive for people to like participate, like legitimate participate, and then also come out if you win, and if you're at the top, you come out with a little cash on your end, and all you did was you bet on yourself $5. Think about that.
Yeah.
That would be so entertaining, bro. Let's do that shit actually.
I said let's do it.
I
Totally
got you.
nonprofit, crowd funded.
Yeah, crowd founded. Yes, exactly. And we won't take a dime. How about that? We'll start it off like that. If it gets too hectic and all that, then maybe we'll figure something else out and
Yeah.
change the percentages
Yep.
around. But
Yeah.
to start it
First
off,
one, nonprofit, crowd funded,
yep,
just straight giving back to the community.
straight giving back. To you win, if you end up winning, that great, celebrate. We'll do like and like I said, I think maybe like a top three at least. Like to celebrate multiple winners. I think
Yeah.
I think that's so cool, man. That's like being a champion. And then another thing that we could come up with is that the top three winners, they don't have to buy their way into the next tournament whenever we end up having it. Like something cool like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Once a month? Yeah, we could do that like once a month, exactly. Do it like it'll feel almost like a pay-per-view. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would be, bro, that shit gets me excited just thinking about it.
Yep.
'Cause
We got to try to figure out how we can push it, how we could facilitate everything.
yeah, not make it sound so nasty, because immediately people are gonna be like, "Oh boy, here we go, trying to make that money," and it's not really like
No,
that.
you just got to come out, yeah, up front, out the gate. It's nonprofit, completely crowd funded.
Yep.
We're not taking nothing. It's just
Right, like at
bring the
Brian,
community
once
together.
a month, y'all underestimating how much planning that should take. It does take a lot, bro. I mean,
It does take planning, yeah.
but what do you think, Brian? That the LWF shows that I pull on a weekly basis are a walk in the park? They're a mission and a half, but it gets done, bro. It kind of, and especially if you use Discord as like a organizer, it's very all like it's visible for people to see the rules, to see how to go about things, and you don't have to repeat yourself. You could copy and paste stuff. You've been saying, bro, since the day I met you, that you said, hey, we should do like a tournament. I've been mentioning to let's do it. But you know how you get after the game drops. You get lost after LWF. Brian gets lost. I don't know where he goes. But yeah,
I did a tournament on my end before. It wasn't too bad. I used Discord, and I was bringing I mean, I think the money adds another layer to it, so we'll have to figure that
does.
out. But I used Discord and just had people jumping in, and we did like a 4-week tournament.
I think that
It was pretty good.
we could do. What did you do for like the buy-in? Cash App or like? I think Cash
Well,
App.
it was just a giveaway.
Oh, it was a
It
giveaway.
was yeah, it was not funded. I said whoever
Oh.
won the tournament got the copy of the Mortal Kombat Chaos Reigns,
Oh,
like
that's
the
awesome.
expansion.
I think I do remember when you did that. You did that like
Yeah,
within
that
the
was pretty
last
easy.
when the game came out.
Yeah. When the expansion came out
The
after the
expansion,
first
yeah.
year, we did it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, I do. I wish I would have watched that stream. I didn't end up watching that stream. I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to watch it.
It was pretty fun though, but I was calling the matches by myself, and
Damn, I wish I would have been there. I didn't watch that one.
I think one week I had somebody in there with me,
I
but
remember you promoted it though. I do remember you promoting.
hmm
People need to stream their match. That's got to be a requirement. There's a lot that will go into it. Nah, man. I don't. Special guest referee all the way, bro. That's how you stop the
yeah,
cheddar. There's no they gotta stream it because then people are gonna trust me, bro. Not everybody has a good connection to stream and be doing all that stuff, and then it's gonna ruin the
hmm
latency and all that. I'm telling you. We
so you're
just
saying
do.
it all streams on your end, right?
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've just seen it play out too many times, bro. You don't, and especially if we're doing a buy-in, that shit is going. You're going to get a lot of like Kiwis in there, and they take it very serious. How you gonna do special ref on two different brackets? Bro, I'm gonna have the game on both consoles. Shit, we could even do a third bracket on the Switch if people got it.
hmm Oh,
You
there
know,
you go. So you said three winners. So you have a winner on Xbox, PlayStation, one on,
yeah,
one on Switch. I guess all three would split the prize.
that would be great. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's like I asked already a couple times. The only person that replied that they're getting it on the Switch too was VJ. Nobody in the chat, even when we had like 120 in here, not that many people said that.
Yeah.
Nobody really replied.
Status put up a poll asking who was getting on the Switch,
It was
and the
low.
Switch results was very low.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, probably have to do PC over Switch, though, right?
Thing about PC that worries me, bro, is that whoever is a good enough modder that makes me not want to do it at all. Like
Yeah.
not even like the chance of that being a thing. It really turns me off to PC. That's why I've never even played WWE Online on PC.
So you think just Xbox and PlayStation?
I think Xbox and PlayStation for the first one is easy, kind of like just standard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think that'll be easy for us to handle, easy for like in terms of crowd because there's going to be plenty of people on each side. And there has to be a limit too because there's going to right now we're talking about this and you're thinking that there might not be you could easily get probably 30 on each platform, especially at around like
Oh.
around launch. I'm telling you. We could do
Mm.
probably one stream like on a weekend. We could do one stream PlayStation, one Xbox, depending on how many people are and the availability too.
So if we get like let's say 30 people, do you think we should do like four-way matches for the first few so they can dwindle it down and whoever wins all the four-way matches,
Ooh,
then you
that
take it to
that
one-on-ones?
listen, that would be super freaking crazy in terms of levels of intensity.
hmm
But damn, that'll be rough for whoever's in that fatal four because your energy gets drained, and by the time you get to the end, that everybody's dead and there's a 1v1 unless you do one pin wins all. Then that is
Yeah.
with no elimination.
Yep.
Oh man,
First to get the pin gets the win.
oh man, that is intense. I would love to see that personally, but yeah, that is intense.
Yep.
Lex,
What's
imagine
good,
game.
fellas?
What up, Brian?
Oh, JB in the building.
Yeah. What's going on?
I was in bed.
You was in bed.
Oh,
You,
no.
you're like, oh, hold on. You got hyped, huh?
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. After I got off stream earlier, like I was eating, I had my burger, bro, and I just
You
I
got
knocked out on the couch, dog.
got the
I
That's
snooze.
what
slept for
happened
like
to me.
Yeah.
I slept for like
When
2
I had
hours and a
that,
half, bro.
That's
remember
fun.
me, you, and Big On was supposed to meet in Discord. I had that Five Guys and I was knocked out afterwards.
The five guys got to you, huh?
Nah,
They
dog.
take you out.
I got knocked out, and then I woke up at like 11:30. I had to walk my dog, take a shower, and then I got in bed thinking I was gonna fall right asleep. And boy, did I play myself.
You played yourself.
Yeah, man. But now I was hearing y'all talk about this tournament, bro. Y'all being dead serious.
Uh-huh.
We can do it. I want to do it, but I want to do it soon though.
Yeah, it'll have to be as soon as like
We're
the
gonna have to
game
start
launches.
planning and we're gonna have to push it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably gonna
Wes-
have to push it during the stream next week.
What up, Wesley? Wesley says, how was the Five Guys?
The Five Guys was great, man.
He
Bacon
took
cheeseburger,
ooh
double patty
ooh.
Ooh.
with large fries, man.
I'll tell you what, I've never been not satisfied when I have Five Guys in me. It'd be busting.
That's crazy, Dad. That's crazy, Dad. What up, David? What up, Bishop? What did you say, Bishop? I'm sorry, but you're right about the hate messages. Angry the people with the money on the
Oh, we
line.
don't care about that.
I think that I think the fatal four way would feel like a highway robbery though. You pay $5 in the fatal four way that you're done in 30 minutes or less. You're like
Hey, bro.
that is intense though. I do like that. And I feel like we could even $5 could be like to create a bigger cash pool prize, but we could do even like a $2-3 little cheapster, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, nah, man, we gotta get them in for 5 to make sure they're serious. We need them
I mean,
5.
You're right.
I would do 5, and I would try matching the prize to make the pot bigger.
Ooh.
You
So
think
what we
so?
add
Like,
to it?
so like for example, if there's 30 people, right, that join, right, $150 for 5 don't sound too bad, right? But like now if you say, yo, if 30 people join, I'll match this right now, it really doesn't even look like you trying to, come up off the community, because that's the first thing that I think people are going to think when they see $5 buy-in. But if you hit them with but we'll match that prize pool, right, and we'll bring it up to 300. Now people are invested, because now you doubling the prize
So what
pool
are you gonna
that
do?
people are
Give a
putting
hundred
together.
per the top three, or you do
Mm,
percentages?
I mean, I'm thinking, bro, for something like this, right?
One man
What
take
winner
all?
takes
Well,
all?
you can't do one man take all
No,
because
you
they're
can't do
different
no, because different
consoles.
consoles. Yeah, you can't do that. But for example, if you do a 16-person bracket on each console,
Yeah.
right? Now that's $80. I don't know about matching $80 on each. I mean, actually, you kind of can if you do 150 on each console. I think that's fine. $150 price pot. Winner takes all on each console. That's it. Because it would
Especially
be
when you
eighty
only
dollars
put in
on each console.
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 16 people. I don't think the tournament should be that big because we finna be here forever. Um, and I think that if you do it in 16 people, you do what is it, 8 1v1s, and then it goes into 4 1v1s, and then it goes into 2 1v1s, or just yeah, and then you got the finals. So I think a 16-person bracket is perfect for something like this on each console. I wouldn't do more than that.
I would just I would just keep it yeah, like I wouldn't like mix in the prize pool. Like each console keeps their pool of like whatever.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, because if you do 16 people, it's $80 on each console.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
then if we decide to somewhat match it, or throw some money on top of it, let's say that we decide, all right, bro, let's make this. People already pitched in for this $80.
Yeah.
Now let's make it 150, because now it sounds more legit. Like, all right, bro, 150 instead of $80. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, we're gonna be taking our whole day for this, but other people are as well. So I feel like you got to make that prize pool like just
You
worth it.
think
You know what I'm
so?
saying?
Yeah.
The problem that I have with that about putting it in like what you're saying is that like what's the end game here? To just generate buzz? Is that what you're trying to do? Create hype? Because
I
remember,
mean,
you're already gonna limit the spots. 16 on each console. I think you're underestimating how many people are gonna be interested in trying to join this.
100%. I do agree with
So
you,
we have
but
limited
at that
spots.
point,
I think if we
okay,
let more than
I
people that join, we gotta do the 4-way matches.
Yeah,
that
no,
I
no
agree with
doubt.
that. If we do 4-way matches, but I'm thinking, okay, because here's the thing, bro. As much as I would like to do this, like, ain't no way my lady finna let me spend all my Saturdays doing this shit. So
No,
that's
it
number
doesn't have to
one.
be every
So
Saturday
so we
or
gotta, but you got a point though with saying, nah, bro, there's gonna be more than 16 people on each concert I want to join. I agree with you 100% on that, because just your league, you get hella players on one
I mean,
console. So I
bro, like
I get where you're coming from.
when I have the sheets right here of I'm gonna tell you how
Here-
much I have.
Here's here's what
Yeah.
I would do. I would do the kickoff tournament. I would match the pot on both consoles. And from there on, once people see that we're legit and running this shit, and
Mm-hmm.
not like that we're legit, obviously we are, but that it's a legit tournament that we're running this shit, we bring we bring the pot up to $10 per person.
Yeah,
Now,
that's yep. Price goes
now
up on the next tournament, right?
exactly right now, and I think I would never go over 10 because I feel like that's the sweet spot. But
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
first kickoff one, hey, $5, 16 people each console. This is the brackets. This is that. Boom. All right. Now people know what it is. All right. Next one, $10, and now that pot supplies itself. But I think for us to kick it off, right? Because
Mhm.
sometimes you got to invest a little bit
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people
No,
to
I
actually
get you.
see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now people see that, and now it's like, all right, bet. Now $10, people see how well was being ran, what's coming out of it, the commentary, the production. Now people are like, all right, let's do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
It could be a
that's the
big
way I
thing too.
look
I
at
mean,
it.
for us.
That's what I'm saying. I would literally do something like this. Like I was talking shit earlier, but I would literally do something like this like monthly. Like for the first I would do it monthly or after every season pass drops where now you have
Yeah.
6 tournaments a year that's going on and people get to use the DLC and all that cool stuff. Like I would do it around that same time as the DLC
Yeah,
to
for
have
the
people
hype.
like show off the DLC and whatnot. Like that's what I would do, right? And I don't think 16 people is too demanding. I think with all of our platforms we can find
Nah,
16 people on each console.
16 is super easy. So like I looked up right now, like for 2K 25, the first season I had 48 people and the second season I had 40. Now those numbers are already reflecting that I deleted people after a while from like not participating, you know? So I had more
Yeah.
than 48 people join. And I would on average have, with both consoles combined, easily over 20 people confirming per show, and I was doing that shit like twice a week for a good bit
Exactly.
before it kind of slowed down and shifted a little bit. But for a tournament, I think at least for me, since I've already done the LWF stuff, the way that I've done it obviously is a little bit different because I've also done tournaments in LWF. It's gonna be easy. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. The hard part, like you said, is making sure that people don't try, because we are gonna get people that are gonna try to flip the script and act like we're benefiting from this beyond producing the content together as a collaborative effort, plus also bringing them a tournament like of sorts that is just not really being done. So I think it's well worth
Bro,
doing.
I honestly don't care what those people how they come because we know what we're doing and
100%.
everything is by the book.
I don't,
So
bro. I don't even want to cut out of it, bro. I get my money
me
through
either. That's what I'm
streams and
saying.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like I'm
I'm
good.
down.
I
I'm
don't
down to
need.
do
I
the
don't need
first
none of
one
that.
without a cut. After that, my fee is gonna get higher and higher, and we'll go from there and we'll
When
restructure.
we start, yeah, when it gets up to $10, then we could talk about
Yeah, $10. We
percentages
got
and
to talk
fees
about
and all
something,
that.
man. At least a little Five Guys, a little slice of the pie.
We got. We got. Yeah. We'll definitely set some up, and
We don't gotta stay. We don't gotta be that humble because if we get to $10 buy-ins, that means that the tournaments are freaking a blast and everybody's loving it and the
Yep.
content is hitting.
because
What
I
up,
do.
Mighty?
I've always had this thing where I wanted to bring like I want to bring competitive.
Yeah, competitive nature to it, of course.
Yeah, I want to bring competitive like online. Like I want to bring it back. Like growing up, like online was a big thing in these games for me,
Especially the leaderboards, the
and
way they were handled.
yeah, man, dog. I was man, bro. Man, I was him, dog.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna stay
remember
humble,
seeing you
but
on the
I was
leaderboards. You
him.
had a lot of losses. I remember you being a big loser. No,
Nah,
I'm
you
just
nah
kidding.
nah 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 man. I was but I was in clans and stuff. I was deep into this online into the trenches, dog. I was
That's dope.
we
That's dope.
nah yeah man. I
Remember
was
back
if
then they used
anybody
to like the banners and like the logos you would get. It was cool.
yeah man. If anybody was playing like during like the 13 like 2K14 days, bro, like um there was a couple clans out there, the Bunny clans,
That's
NWO
funny.
clans. The Bunny guys, bro, those dudes were OD though.
Oh
There
shit!
was
So
a
you're
lot of
associated with the bunny, huh?
No, I was associated with the NWO clan. My gamer tag for a while was associated with that, like growing up, and then I finally changed it. I finally got rid of it. Hopefully,
Wesley.
them dudes are still good, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, uh, they was old as hell, bro. They was like in their 40s, bro. They would smoke cigs and stuff on the mic, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, what am I doing in this thing, bro?
Shit, me and Kenny, we don't smoke cigarettes, but that's all we need, right? Some things just never change. You're here hanging out with people in their 40s again.
Yep, that is true, bro.
We got to pull
Kenny
up the signal.
45 and Lex is 48.
Yeah, 48. Hey,
my
why you got to
boy.
put me over him, though, bro? Put me a little younger.
Man.
But you gotta think about it though, yo. They got like all these fighting game tournaments. There's no wrestling game tournament. So somebody might
Yes.
see us popping off, give us a sponsorship. Now we the official wrestling game tournament hosters.
Yo, I
think,
like.
but I think
like
I
it.
think we gotta find a name for it though.
Yeah. What do you
The
want to call
Five
it?
Guys.
I think we gotta find a
Five
name.
Guys brand.
Five guy,
Nah,
5-time
I
champion.
think if we're gonna do it, bro, I think we should find a legit name for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we put it on, and that would be fine. We found a name for it because now we doing something with it instead of just it being just a regular tournament.
Thrown in.
Like I think if we find a name and where we run it, bro, we the CEOs.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I do after some of the LWF shows? Like, I'm already exhausted and shit, but I always find it funny to do like the fake Triple H impression. So I'll be like, "Hey guys, thank you. We had 1,000 people tuning in, and we had an average chat rate of 200, and we ended up getting
that's what we
99
do.
likes." Yeah, this is what we do. And, it was a very successful show. We crowned the new champion.
It's beginning a new era.
It's a start. Yeah, what's going on, Ryan?
So we can't use something like King of the Ring or
No,
Royal
can't use it,
Rumble. Like,
unfortunately.
We gotta
gotta
find
be-
something that we could find a logo to, cause like if we want to do this like super legit, I think too, like bro, we gotta have our cameras pulled up, like if we're commentating through it and talking to the chat and stuff like that. Like I think the production definitely will.
Yeah,
need
that's
to,
nothing though, man. We all have all that stuff. That's so super
Oh yeah,
easy.
yeah. No,
good.
100%. But we'll just have to get the production on par with what we're doing with the tourney. Just make it feel like a big deal every time that is done.
100%. No doubt about it.
Just no hold bomb tourney.
Never mind, that's trash. I'm drunk. What? What's going on, Wesley?
Welcome to the Just No Holds Bomb tourney.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see what he's saying. Just no hold bomb tourney. I got it. I didn't even know. I thought you were saying hold bomb tourney or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Gorilla mode. Hey guys, welcome to Gorilla mode. We have
Gorilla
another
mode.
tournament.
I would name it. I would name it something like Stare Down or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. AEW TNA Indie Wrestling. Just stare down. That just sounds like some YouTube show for real. Hey,
Stare
welcome
Down,
back
dog.
to Stare Down. Brought to you by Just Brian and Kenny Bomb and LexxExpress. Are you excited for WWE 2k26? We have 188 votes. 83 voted yeet. 5% said nah. And 12% said, I don't know yet. You know what's funny? That the numbers haven't changed since like the first few that I put for this poll. It's always highly yeet or yes, yeah, whatever I put there. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeet.
A lot of people are excited overall. Stay down. So we got to do a scrapyard tournament. You know how crazy that would be doing a scrapyard tournament? That shit would be annoying as hell too. People jumping on the trampoline and shit. Yo, what happened? What happened to you guys?
Stay down.
Fell asleep. Wake up. Peace out, Kiwi. Pixel Pile Driver Classic. That's funny. That shit sounds like you took that straight from the Chat GPT generator. I'll be running operations.
All
and
right,
choosing
Kiwi,
a-
hold it down.
POP.
Peace.
Hold it down.
Hold it down, man. Don't pee on yourself. Ace, don't even, bro. Ace was talking so much shit for so long, guys. Listen to this. He was talking shit like before the game came out. I told him, all right, let's play 24. Was it with 25 or 20? I don't remember what year now, honestly. I can't remember. But point is, within the last year or so, he was talking so much shit. He ended up saying, all right, Lex, I'm ready to join LWF. So he joins LWF. You know who his first opponent is going to be? He's going to be me, because after all this time that he talked all that shit, I said, all right, bro, why don't you face me if you're that good? He was talking up a storm, saying that I was this, that, or the other. I said, all right, let's do it. He ends up not even knowing that he needed to pay for Xbox Live to have matches online. So let's just start off with that. He ends up getting the Xbox Live just to have the show, and I'm here thinking, all right, he's committed. He's gonna participate in more than one show. He ends up joining, and he was Bret Hart in our first match. I'll never forget it. I felt so bad facing him, bro, that I had to let him get in some offense because I was literally mopping the floor with him to the point where I'm like, yo, this guy has said all this crap, and here he is, poor dude, struggling. So that was the first match that we had. Then he basically quit after that match. A couple of weeks later, he wants back in the league. I said, man, you know what? You're not going to be Bret Hart because he's a high rated, this and that, whatever. He ends up picking a low rated superstar. And he said some other excuse or whatever. We end up matching up with pretty decent characters. I'm off the floor with him again. Guess what he did? He quit. he never participated again. And ever since then, he said he's retired. And all he does is come in and talk crap, saying that he's like a manager for LWF or that that.
It's always the people that talk the most, bro.
Yeah. He's always just. I mean, he's always messing around. It's all fun and games, but
Oh no, I rock with Ace. He cool.
Yeah,
I
he's
rock
cool. But
I remember he was the dude that was talking about AEW is real. He really believed that.
Yeah,
shit.
That's him. Yeah,
he really believed that.
He
shit,
said that shit.
He
I tried
getting talking that.
I told him come in and get on the mic. He got on the mic. He talked a couple things. And he got a little nervous and he dipped and never came back. Let us get Demolition just for the theme song. You want Demolition?
People keep talking about Demolition. Y'all think they finna get announced tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I mean, are they under contract? Are they like in Supercard?
I don't even remember Demolition from when I was young. I remember.
I didn't really see them.
What a rush!
Yeah, I don't.
Was Demolition like the knockoff Road Warriors?
Honestly,
like they left or something.
I don't really know them too. I'm not too familiar with them.
Road Warriors is crazy.
Oh, Super Saiyan. Yeah, Super
that's what
Saiyan
Vince used to do. If somebody left, he would recreate their gimmick with somebody else.
That was that. Yeah, we were talking about Lex Luger. Remember that? That's what he tried doing. Yeah. Hulkamania. He tried doing the Lex Luger stuff. This dude Kenny's not in his 40s. No, he's not. We were trolling. Neither am I.
We are not in our 40s.
Brian just feels that way because he's 15.
Yeah, I am pretty young.
How are you now, Brian? 23?
23. I'm going to be 24 in May.
Look at that. Look at that.
You're getting up there, my boy. You're getting up there.
Yeah.
Brian does the youngin'. Oh, yeah. I'm 23, but I'm turning 24 in May. Making sure we know he's changing years.
Yeah, I've got to change years, man.
I remember when I was in my like mid-teens and shit, I used to do that. No, I'm 16, but I'm turning 17. I haven't heard someone express that shit like that in a while. That's funny. You took me back to the old days.
Yeah, man.
All right, y'all, come on. We need a name, though.
Oh, we're trying to do the name right now?
Nah, it'll probably take a while.
Nah, let's go. Let's mess around. Let's talk about it.
We got a group chat, bro, where we'll just be throwing names out for the next week, for real.
Last time this was rough last time. I said, let's just use Kiss the Ring. Brian said, no, that's Cheeks. That's what we not using.
Yeah, I know. Brian wants to get away from the LWF Moniker Association.
Because we had off the top, and Rikishi went ahead and stole it.
Rikishi stole our name, man.
Ain't nobody can tell me otherwise, bro. There's no way that he ain't see the name. He was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because he also branded it with his name at the end, like to set the difference. Like, ain't no way you didn't know.
He said, oh, these boys ain't cooking here yet. We can steal this.
And just throw Rikishi at the end. It's mine now.
Yeah.
Kev says, I hope next year WWE makes a deal with TNA to put the Ultimate X match in the game. That match will be so fun to play. Oh, that's never
happening.
I would love that, but I don't think that's happening because TNA TNA would welcome that probably, but I don't think WWE wants to like really invest in some kind of deal like that, and that'll be a little too deep with the branding, I think.
If we don't get a TNA pack this year, the TNA dream is cooked.
Yeah, I agree. It's like now or never, it feels.
I think WWE might end up buying TNA though.
Ooh, look at that's what I feel too. Look at what Angry said. LBK Invitational. Lex, Brian, Kenny. Nah, but we gotta put Brian there at the front because he's the best, bro. He says that he is the best at every game he plays. So
we could do the BBB Invitational.
BKL.
Nah, you don't want to, bro. Hold on, with that, you don't want to get copyright strike by LeVar Ball.
Oh, for real? What is it?
Oh,
What is it?
BBB,
BBB.
yeah.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Baller Brand. I was thinking Big Booty Brian Invitational.
Oh my god.
I think you got
Oh,
jokes, bro.
Ah, shit. Oh, that was
baby,
funny.
yeah, Brian.
That's what made the
Oh
TNA game
my
fun.
god, man.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't got no good video games out right now, man. I hate this type
Bro,
of
are
What
you
you
music.
crazy?
mean?
Resident Evil
Resident Evil
just
just
dropped.
came out.
Bro, that
Brian
joint
ain't
gonna
playing that
be
scary game,
cheeks.
man.
Bro,
That
Nah, I
junk.
play it.
It's getting 10 out of 10s across
I
the
gotta get
board.
it. I gotta get it on PlayStation though. So when I get the
Nah,
Pro, I
bro,
got
I
it
don't
on
know
the
if it's your
Pro.
type of game, man.
you seen the
Bro, you
graphics on
be
that
acting like
shit?
I'm scary. I ain't scary.
No, I'm just saying,
Nah,
like,
you
that
don't
type
play.
of game ain't really what you like. You'll play for, man, what's going on in this, and turn it off.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
were you playing on the Pro today, Kenny?
Yeah, but I stream in 1080p though. I got to see how I can stream in 4K.
Oh, that joint finna have your PC wildin', boy. That shit finna be up like a jet.
I love
Nah,
the
bro.
Oh,
way it
word! If you
looks,
stream
bro.
on YouTube in 4K, it'll be crazy.
I think it'll make your encoder act up, but you got a computer that's worth like $8,000, so
Nah,
Yeah,
should be
bro,
good for
come
you.
on. Probably today it's
Big
worth
baller Ken.
$8,000 with the price hikes.
Nah, man, I want to get Resident Evil. I made a decision. I'm finna get my Pro in like April. I'm not finna do it now, but I'm gonna get it in April, bro. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna be smart about it.
Yeah, be smart. You got the OLED. You're gonna feel like you got the Pro already, anyways.
Yeah, but so Resident Evil is like a scary game and shit. Like they got
Super,
zombies.
Yeah,
super.
it's like it's like a zombies and
Monsters loaded with pop-up
monsters, all
scares
kind of
and
stuff.
like
Are you gonna play it, Kenny? Like, are you gonna finish it?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. I finished all of the Resident Evils.
oh, you
I beat
have?
all of them.
Which is your
Yeah,
favorite?
I've never played Resident Evil before.
my favorite. A lot of people like 4, but you know what? I like 7.
Yeah, well they did change
This
it.
one
They
feels like
changed
it's
up the
going to be
formula.
the best, but yeah, they changed up the formula with 7.
And this one goes back like in between, like between new roots and old ones.
Oh
Yeah,
snap!
because
Forza
it's first
Horizon
person
is
and
coming
third
to Game
person.
Pass. I guess I will be
Yeah,
able to try it out. Thought I
yeah,
was
it
gonna have
is.
to buy that game.
Oh no, Forza. That's a yeah.
I
Day
can't
one
wait for
Game
that one. Come
Pass.
on, man. Tell me you're gonna give it a chance, man. Give it a
Who
chance.
What?
me?
Yeah.
I hate racing games.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
snap! When did they put that Avatar game on the Game Pass, dog?
Oh, like a couple weeks ago.
Which Avatar? The blue Avatar or like
The
that
new
last
The
one.
blue
Airbender?
Avatar, but the game actually looked fire graphically.
Yeah,
I just
Oh
never
word.
played it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
Oh, you like the movie, right, Brian?
yeah, I like the movies, man.
What
I went
about you,
in
Lex?
I went in
Oh
December
man,
to
I
go
love
check
it.
out the movie. It was good.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I
too.
remember you went to see it. I never saw it. I didn't understand the first one. I'm like, why are people going crazy over this?
Nah, bro,
It's
that
good,
movie
man.
legendary.
It's a
I'm just
spectacle,
surprised
bro.
that I agree. It is a skeptical. I'm just surprised like at how
Spectacle, fool.
fast they
You said
brought out.
skeptical.
Skeptical.
No, my fault, bro. It's a late night, bro. But listen,
Go ahead.
the Avatar joint. I'm surprised at how fast they came out with the third movie after taking so long to drop the second. I feel
Yeah,
like they saw the money it brought in, and they was like, nah, hold on,
I got
gotta
you.
go and
I'll
cook again.
I'll tell you what happened. He filmed Avatar 2 and 3 back to back. So like all the stuff that
Oh,
you
okay.
saw got filmed years ago to the point that the actors were at the red carpet and they're like, "Damn, I forgot about that scene. We filmed that, they filmed this so long ago."
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah, they don't even
So they just
remember
ran it
some of the
right back.
stuff that they did. Yep.
Ah, because we literally got Avatar 2 and 3 years apart.
Yeah, so the thing is that James Cameron, so he took all that time to make the first one from when they first started talking about it because he wanted to get it funded, and that movie was like super super expensive at that time and still is till this day, but he made sure he shopped it around to get the necessary funds to be able to put the technology into it, and they created like new camera scanning and all this visual capture stuff along
Hmm.
with computer tech. It ended up being a like billion-dollar gazillion-dollar box office hit, and they immediately said, all right bro, like here's the check, and do what you got to do. So what he ended up doing at that time was filming everything that he wanted to do for the storyline. So if you notice Avatar 2 and 3, it's almost like one giant movie split into two. I don't know if you noticed that, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much why it's
And
that
the movies
way.
are dumb long, bro.
Yeah, bro. So the movies collectively right now they're like 3 hours or 3 hours, like like 2 hours
3
and
hours and
change, right?
change every time.
Yeah.
They're over 3 hours every time.
So you know
The first
how
one was long as hell. I'm pretty sure that one was like 4 hours or something crazy.
no,
Nah,
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
4,
4 hours.
but it was long. But collectively
Yeah.
they're like about 9 hours long, right? You know how much footage he shot for Avatar 2 and 3? He said he shot like 15, 17 hours of footage. And they cut it down to like what we got in those 2 movies.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. What up, Mighty? How's it going? Lex, look at Booker T and 2K26. Look at the one from TNA. Tell me which one looks better. No, the one from TNA does look good. I've done that for sure. No, you're right. You're not
Oh
lying.
yeah, body point out that.
Nah, that Booker T was ahead of his time, bro. But that
It was.
comparison has been going on since I was a kid.
Yeah, it has been. The thing about these scans is that I've noticed they've gotten so much better now. Because if you look at the women,
Yeah.
like from back then, bro, some of them like they barely looked like themselves because the scans were just not what it is now. And some people's facial features is hard to get them accurate unless you spend like quality time. So I know the first thing someone's gonna say, oh well, someone modding gets it right. Well, yeah, they also spend like a ridiculous amount of time to tweak it to their liking, These people have like, I guess, a certain amount of time allocated to how much they spend on a superstar, considering that it's as many as they are. That's why, don't you notice that we're getting all these like alternate gimmicks and personas, and we're getting the same hair, the same facial structure, and we're like, bro, why isn't Shawn Michaels looking like he's supposed to with this DX attire? Bailey is one that they've taken forever to get her accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got it right this year though. I think she should she need about 20 more pounds on her, but it's better than it was.
Yeah, Bailey does look much improved. I agree. And I feel like they've gotten closer and closer to get her. That's why when I saw the Charlotte Flair entrance, bro, I was on stream and I kept saying, wow, wow, wow. Like, I literally lost it. I couldn't believe that they actually got Charlotte Flair because, she's one of those females that every time she gets injured and comes back, she looks different.
Looks different, yeah.
And
I heard Brian say something on his video, and I thought the same thing. I was surprised they let her wear that gear because
oh yeah,
it's like skin colored and it's very revealing.
yeah, very revealing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I first seen it, bro, I was like this real?
yeah, you can see her butt cheek. Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, even her body type,
Everything.
bro. Look at her body type in that, and like the scan. You could tell that they scanned her perfect, man. Like she has like
She has one of the best models in the game, bro.
She
And
does.
usually a lot of
Yeah.
people don't ever really say that for the women, but they nailed her out the park, dog. Just
Yeah, they
really,
did.
really good work by 2K with
I think
with
they
her for
got
sure.
Naomi right. They got
Naomi,
Kalani Jordan
yes.
looks good.
Kalani looks really good. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the women are in like
Sol Ruka
easily
looks
top
really
five.
good too.
She does
She
look
is.
really good as well. Yeah.
Ruka looks crazy.
Bailey looks better this year. I know you have your complaints still, but I think Bailey
No,
looks
she
way
definitely
better.
looks better. I think she should be thicker, but she still looks better.
He said she should be thicker. Man, you know that I was
Yeah.
trying to look for the Resident Evil Generations pack. Did you notice how they did that for the Nintendo Switch?
Oh no, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah,
What they put out
they-
like a bundle
Yes,
of the
bro.
remakes?
A collector's
Oh, that's
edition
crazy.
for the
Oh.
last 2 that came out, along with the new one for $90.
Oh yeah, that's a banger.
I've been trying to
$90?
hunt
Oh,
them.
that's crazy.
I know, bro. And they just
I mean, I
got
guess it's worth it. Oh, you said plus the new one?
yeah. So it's the new one and the
Oh no,
last
that's a
2 that
steal.
came
The
out.
new one is $70.
Exactly. So you're paying an extra 20
a
and you're
steal.
getting the deluxe editions of the other ones with everything.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's sold out everywhere. They did a limited run, and you can still get a digital, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
sold out everywhere right now, unfortunately.
Same thing with I think they said the physical versions of all the Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're
It's
having a hard
all
time
sold
keeping
out.
it. Yep. No, you're right. I couldn't believe that. It's
Yep,
out
you
of
don't
stock
see that these
everywhere, bro.
days.
That shit is crazy. I was waiting to see if they were gonna update the websites and shit. Cause I didn't I didn't even know. What up, Carduki? You missed a lot, man. We talked about LWF and everything. We're gonna be doing
Who is
tournaments.
Carduki? Is that King Carter?
Yeah, I call him Carduki is a
Every time you
nickname I
say
gave
it,
him.
I look in the chat like, who the hell is Carduki?
That's funny. No, because his name is Carter, and he's always hanging out. He's done like the commentary with LWF with me. We watch PLEs. Like we're always hanging out and talking shit. So I've always called him Carduke. I'll be like Carduke.
Was he in the chat that one time when you had a bunch of people in there?
Yeah. He's been in there. Yeah. He's been and this year he's been like super active on the road to he membered up to Brian's channel today, and Brian didn't even acknowledge him till like an hour later.
No, I did acknowledge him. I just ain't see it, bro. My
Oh yeah, I
fault.
was in there. I
Yeah, that was
remember.
him. That was
Shit,
him.
and I didn't mean to not acknowledge you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. That was Brian.
I realized I was in a grocery store listening. I realized I was like probably like 30 minutes behind leaving comments.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro.
That's
I saw
funny.
your comment. You was like, bro,
I
I
didn't
ain't my
notice.
fault, bro. I was delayed. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
That was happening to me on my phone though. Every time I looked, I was like 10
yeah.
seconds behind on Lex's
That
stream. I'm
happened.
like, bro, let me just get up off this bed, dog, and go
Yeah.
watch and go talk to them.
It was a
Yo,
catch
I had
Kenny
to
facility
be
Bomb,
killer.
contemplating while I was
you're my
shopping.
dream opponent in LWF. Kenny, are you gonna be performing in LWF this year?
I will be performing in LWF. I was trying to
Woo.
perform last year, but Lex said we had some technical errors.
Yeah. He did try,
And
Nah,
guys.
shut it down.
they got it. You hopefully you get an early enough pick to like use Kane or something like that. I know that's your
Well,
boy.
I will say that Kane typically doesn't get
He might
picked.
be too slow. He gonna be too
Undertaker
slow.
too.
I'll have to
Yeah.
try to get my boy Brock up in that thing.
Oh yeah. I know Kane and Undertaker are the two that like. I'm not saying they've never gotten picked, but they are not like
Yeah, they're just
top.
too slow. I
Yeah.
see why. Yeah.
You know who's another one that's slow, that's really dangerous? Like people get him because of the hype, and then he ends up being a stink fest. Unfortunately, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is
Oh, really?
like, yeah, he moves really slow, and he costs the match to a lot of people. Like I see him, like when people use him, like some dominate, but not like it hasn't happened that often. I see people struggle with him more times than not because they like Bray Wyatt, but yeah, it just don't work out too well. The first LWF Royal Rumble gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's probably gonna be like our first show. To be honest, we'll do a couple Royal Rumbles. I hope 2K fix Mark Henry because of the stomach. I doubt it. I highly
I
doubt
think
it.
any DLC we got last year, they staying the same.
Yeah, I doubt it. You know, I'm
I'm,
surprised.
Julia got updated though.
Yeah, she
Oh
did.
yeah, she did.
She did.
I forgot she was
She
DLC
got
last year.
she got some love, bro. That
She
model
looked
looks
crazy
sick.
too.
That's
Yep.
another
Yeah.
one that I
They
reacted
did
like.
the
Show.
woman right this year.
They did.
Yeah.
How about that run in the Rumble? How about wait? What do you mean? How about that run? Oh, the run in the Rumble. Yeah, bro, that show's hilarious. I was making fun of them for. You saw how everybody runs in the Rumble with the picture in picture,
Oh no, I didn't even see it yet.
bro.
I think
I
that's
hate
great.
Royal Rumble matches, man.
You hate them,
I hate Royal Rumble matches.
Oh, I
Battle
love-
Royals. I
bro.
just
That
get
shit.
thrown out too easy, man.
Yeah,
I'll be
you're
like,
right.
Man, I was
You're right.
whooping everybody, and I just get thrown
That
out
shit,
just
you're right,
like it's
yeah.
nothing.
That
But
shit.
that's the way it is in real life though.
That shit gets me
You're right.
riled up, dog. When we're doing the
just
streams
hate-
and
yeah.
everybody in there getting thrown over, I get hyped up. I get
One of my
intense.
favorite matches in real life, but in the game, I hate it.
It is. It is true though. When I was Ricochet against Roman and oh yeah, Carter was he was Ricochet, and I felt so bad for him, you know, because I know that he's good and all that, but I'm like, oh Carter, you got no chance against this Roman Reigns, and this dude messed up for taunting and acting a fool, and he was able to get him over. I was jumping out of my seat like I was watching a real pay-per-view, bro. Shit was crazy. Where Rumbles are actually like a real challenge is dope. Yeah, they're hard as hell, especially if you time your specials like at the wrong time or like those paybacks. TNA Impact was
Yeah,
also
see, everybody
using
complained about, oh, we hate the casket matches in my faction live events. I hate the Royal Rumble matches. Those are the ones I just want to skip.
I feel like those, bro. I don't know. I think they're pretty simple, man.
I hate them, man. I always like I'll get to the end and just some random person just
Yeah, throw
punch
you
me and I
out.
fly out the ring. I'll be like, bro, what? Don't even get a chance to save myself.
TNA was using actual photo scans of wrestlers for texture mapping instead of hand painted textures, allowing for realistic skin score. Yeah, exactly. You see, so it was the tech
Before their
that they were
time.
using. Yeah, they were before their time. No
Who
doubt.
made the TNA game? Was it Midway?
Yeah, they published it.
Oh.
Casket match almost broke my hand until I discovered settings. That's funny.
So what do y'all think about this new WWE game? I want to do a video with y'all whenever we get past this 2K run. But there were some new games trademarked. You heard about that, Lex?
Oh, someone mentioned it yesterday, I believe, but I forgot like the titles
What
of
is it
like
like? Worlds Collide
eras.
or something like that?
It's like eras, WWE
Eras Collide.
eras,
Yeah.
eras collide or something like that.
Sounds like a
Yeah, I
mobile
think it's
game.
gonna be something like All Stars. You think it's gonna be a mobile game?
I,
There were like 3 games
That's
they
the first thing
trademarked. It
that
was
came
like
to my
3 different
mind.
names.
I just feel like mobile's like, is a digital thing. It'll be free to play. We'll load it with microtransactions. And
I hope not. But I mean, it was 3 different game names though. So
you don't
Three
remember?
different
you think
mobile
they're gonna
games
do
sounds
three new
tough
mobile
to
names?
do.
3 new mobile
Yeah.
games?
Yeah, well, remember Stephanie
That
McMahon also
sucks,
said that
man.
they were working like on an RPG game. That shit never came.
Yeah, I think she was talking about the island.
You're right. I think
I think she was talking about the
she
island,
just
man.
didn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I didn't even think about that right now. That was you. Oh, that was you,
Nah, man,
Carter.
Damn you,
I
Steph.
do
Why'd you have
want
to
like
call
an
it an
indie game
RPG?
though, like an indie WWE game. Like if there was something like an All Stars, like bro,
Yeah.
Battlegrounds wasn't great, but if they could like
No,
pick up
not
on a
at
little
all.
bit of that, like and kind of just bring something new
I
out,
like
bro, I would
some of the
love to see an
concept
alternative.
stuff. I do miss when they used to do multiple types of wrestling games, different types. Like
Yeah.
they don't like companies. That's one of the biggest things that I really like drive home when we have these conversations randomly on stream. Like companies don't take risk anymore like that. Like they just
Yep,
don't.
you're right. I think
And
they're going to start though, man. People are pushing back in the industry, trying to pretend like they're pushing back on it. But I think generative AI is going to be a big thing in games these days, and they're going to be able to make them a lot faster.
oh yeah, no, on that end, yeah. If they use it, I think that if AI is used correctly, it could be used in our favor as consumers and then for them as
Yeah.
developers, and it's not just to cut corners like AI slop or whatever. I don't think it'll all be
Yeah.
AI slop if you manage it correctly.
Yeah, I think they'll use AI to build the world and then use their hands to create, craft, and move things around the way they need it to make
How
it
can you not? Bro, that will literally like save so much time.
so much time, so much money.
Bro, the yes, and the technology, the fact that it's being pumped
Hmm.
out like the coding is done like almost instant. And like how can you pass
Yep.
up on doing world building with that kind of technology there? And I feel like it would also help with these games that are trying to force their way to, the $150 edition WWE. But you
It's
know,
like that. Yeah, Expedition 33. People were mad because they said they used some type of AI. Then they was like, no, 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 we actually didn't. But
yeah, they got
that
caught.
won all of these Game of the Year awards. And I mean, if
Yeah,
they're using AI getting Game of the Year awards, and that shows you the power of how good it could be.
that
So I mean,
game.
I'm not
Did you play
against
it?
it. I loved it. Yeah, I played it.
I gotta play it, bro. I haven't played it. You know that I followed them when that game was in development, and then I was so excited to play when it came out, and I don't know, it just kind of like got lost for me that I never
Yeah,
jumped
yeah,
on it.
that happens.
But I do want to
Did
play
you
one day.
do you like RPG games?
Not necessarily, and that's why I didn't jump in it right away.
Okay.
I watched a
Yeah,
lot of
you
videos
might
on it
not.
though.
Yeah, it's super RPG, but I
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah. I'm really but I've kind of been forced by how many RPG games have come out to like at least give them a chance, so I'll enjoy them a little bit. I
Yeah.
try to at least. GTA 6 is using it. You think so?
I don't know. They said GTA. I mean, it's definitely the most expensive game ever made, based on, what they're saying. But
Yeah.
they said it costs more than like the tallest building in Dubai to make,
Oh yeah, I heard
which
about
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they pumped in I think like 1 billion, I think they said it's already racked up
Yeah.
that kind of bill.
Hmm.
Oh, so there's apparently no more GTA 6 delays. Apparently the launch date was reaffirmed, so it is
Yeah.
coming out this.
That's what they're saying right
All the
now.
marketing
I
right now is set for summer. Like all the propaganda and stuff.
Now that's gonna be so crazy, dog. Like, yo, I'm gonna share that GTA game, bro, because we dead ass don't know when the next one coming out after that,
I
oh, we
bro.
ain't
know.
getting
Like,
another one.
that's bro. I'm gonna be honest, like, bro, that's that
We'll be
November
grandparents by the
19th.
next time the next one drops.
Hmm.
Man, my kid gonna be hey dad, when you get me GTA, pops,
GTA
bro.
7.
That's what you're
Listen,
not getting,
man.
son.
That's what you're not getting. Nah, bro. Seriously though, like cherish that release date share it, enjoy it. Like I'm gonna make sure I enjoy it
Hell yeah.
because, bro,
I hope they come out with like an ultimate
it's
edition
crazy.
of like something like I want some like I feel like I want to buy I want these companies to give me an excuse to buy these things. And like they did the James Bond one, that's just like $300. And don't get me wrong, I
The
like it.
007?
Yeah, they did the Golden Gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Did
like
you grab it?
I haven't pre-ordered it because I feel like it's so expensive for what it comes with, you know? Like
So you said it comes with a golden gun, a real Glock?
no, but it's fake. It's like a toy
No, I'm
prop
just
or
kidding.
whatever. And then they got the Golden Gun edition, and then they got one with the gold mask from one of the characters in the game. So like
Is
I'm
it
on the
real
fence.
gold?
Well, it looks like it's shiny, bro, but I think it's
I would
probably
hope so. I mean,
plastic.
300. It's
Yeah,
nice.
I don't think it's real gold though. It looks. That's the thing
For
that it
300,
doesn't.
y'all can at least give me some real gold.
That's what I'm thinking. At least a little dip, right?
Yeah,
But
dip it in. What do they
yeah,
call it? Gold plated.
yeah, gold plated. Yeah, I don't think it's gold plated. Well, nah, I don't think it's gold plated. To be honest, I want these companies to give me an excuse to buy these special editions, but I feel like they're
They're not
trying to
doing
cheap
enough,
out.
man.
Nah, like the Indiana Jones one, I want it, bro. I still want to buy the Indiana Jones one that comes with the globe and all that, but they were charging like I think it was like I don't know, like 200 or something for like a globe. Are you kidding me? A globe.
Did you play it?
I haven't played it yet because I want to buy it. It sounds stupid, I know, because I could play it on Game Pass.
No, not at all.
But I'm waiting for the day that I buy it. Like I'm still holding off.
I'm just waiting on that Wolverine, bro. I'm glad that it
Oh,
comes
I'm
out
happy.
before
Wolverine gonna be
GTA because
crazy.
I'll have time
Yeah.
to play it and finish it before
That
GTA comes
game,
out.
oh man,
But
that game
Maybe
is.
you might. I think the game's gonna be huge.
You
you
think
think
so?
so?
Just based on what we saw from the leaks, that game's gonna be huge.
I don't think it'll be bigger than Spider-Man 2 was though. Like
I think
20,
it might.
25.
It's got a lot. It's got a lot of mechanics. Like did you play Arkham City, Arkham Knight?
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite of all time. Top 3.
Great game. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a lot of stuff like that in there, like the detective mode and all of that.
That'll be crazy. Tell them about the Starfield watch. Oh yeah, I did get that one. Yeah, I've mentioned it on stream. They were here when I mentioned it. I bought the Starfield edition because it came with like this NASA looking case with the watch
yeah.
that tells you like the way the moon is and all this other crap.
How much was it?
It was a lot. I think it was like 250, 350, some stupid shit like that. But
I mean, I'm not going to, yeah.
it came
I
with
mean,
a steel
if
book.
something's expensive and I want it, I buy it too. I mean,
Yeah,
behind me is crazy. These things behind me. I mean, you work hard for your money, man. Go ahead and do what
I
you
ended
gotta
up
do.
getting that one though in particular because I'm a big tech guy and I really wanted that watch. I thought it was super cool. I mean the band isn't even all that. It's rubber, but they let you change it as well. Like I don't know. I fell for the hype of like because I like space and sci-fi stuff. So
Not me. I hate it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I pumped like a little bit over 10 hours into the game. I haven't even beaten it yet, but that's what I was telling you that I've gotten to the point where I just like I don't mind getting something as long as I feel it's worth it for whatever my reasons are, right? It doesn't mean that I'm 100% right. It's just my reason. So then I kind of find like right now I was hell bent looking for Resident Evil, but I was dead set on trying to buy that collector's one for $90 with all 3 games. Now that I can't find it, I don't even know if I really care to spend 70 on the other one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
all about the deals, bro.
yeah, that's kind of how like I've approached it, bro, because I feel like if it's not this is another thing, like I'm not going to really work. That's why like when I see people stress hard about like the game being 150 and I totally get it. It really comes down to you're stressing it out because you don't want to drop or you don't have the ability to drop the 150 day one at launch. But who's to say that you can't get the game in a month when it's not 150 and it's like 120 or like 115 or something like that? Or
They usually do WrestleMania sales, so
yeah, exactly. So my whole thing is that in this world that we're
just
in
FOMO.
gaming, we're online too much, man. We're on the internet so much that you feel that if you don't get a MSRP day one, that you shouldn't get it later.
yeah.
And I feel like some games, to me personally, there's games that I want day one. And there's a bunch of other ones that I want, but I'll just get them later on Black Friday because I don't even know if I'm gonna finish them or if I'm gonna actually beat them. That's what happened to me with Starfield. I said, man, I gotta get this special edition. I don't want it to sell out, or it did sell out. It did. It was limited batch and all that. And cool, yeah, I got it. Great, I have it there. I've enjoyed it, but I didn't even play the expansion for it. I haven't played the DLC. Look at that. What a waste, right? Like it was an extra. So I try to make sure that whenever I pick and choose one of those day ones, non-sales, it's something that I like really, really want, that I feel that I just have to have it. And that's were you there in the stream, Kenny, when I said, oh, I just try to feel like I have like an endless bank run, and Brian is like, oh my God, like,
Oh yeah.
so like what I was trying to say about that is just like a mindset. It's almost like a way of living, like where you don't feel, to me personally, like, and it's also like it's almost like a Jedi mind trick, because the reality of the nature is I don't have $1 million. I don't have an endless 000 ending bank account. I don't. I do have limited funds like everyone else, and I have to pick and choose where I strike. But learn to be a pirate. See, that's the thing. Listen to what Kenny asked me. He said, "Oh, have you played Indiana Jones?" And what did I say? I said, "No. I have it on Game Pass. I could play it on Game Pass. I've had it since the game came out." But the thing about that is that to me, that the one that I want is the collector's edition. Like, I literally find no joy in loading up the game like that. Like, yeah, if I get a review copy and there's incentive there because I want to, play the game early, stream, create content or whatever, yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because I've even had that for like sports titles. But when there's a game like an Indiana Jones like that, like I want to play it when I really, like, I got the edition I want. I'm ready to sit down and play it, which is why I haven't played Ragnarok. And one of my boys, his name is Brian too, he's like, bro, I don't get it, man. Like, these games that you're missing out on, they're like, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 is great. But you'll go ahead and play Saints Row and beat that shit in a weekend. And I'm like, bro, but like Saints Row is like a brain dead, just shoot 'em up, like, BS. Like, I take these other games serious. Like, I was disappointed I didn't buy the Spider-Man 2 PS5 when that came out, because it sold out. So you know what I did? I bought some little stickers and I put that shit on my console, like one of those like peel, like those little like wall lanyard type little pasties, and I put it on my console. And I bought a Venom statue. It was like 50 bucks. That's the Eminem song, right?
Yeah.
So like
When they get hit with that venom.
when I really want like to like embrace like something that I like, I don't mind it. It just kind of picking and choosing when to strike. That's how I see it personally. But people online,
I got this thing. Brian got it too. Where if I see something and I want it, I gotta get it.
Yeah,
Do you remember when I did that with the Tesla when we first met?
I know. Yep.
that was
Bro,
insane,
look
right?
at this Tesla. I gotta get it now. I gotta
For
go
real?
get it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
you should
dude,
see
I was,
me, man. I tried.
it was bad, bro.
For real? That's funny.
Yeah,
Definitely, I'd be
because
like,
me
bro,
and
I'm
Kenny were
just
talking
like
about the
that.
Tesla, and he had one at the time, but like
Uh-huh.
I've been wanted one, and then like Kenny was telling me all about it, and then I actually
Yeah, you
went
got
to a
gassed up.
Tesla
You just went to
dealership.
get one.
And yeah, I
That's
went to
funny.
buy one, bro.
It's
And
cool to live like that
just
too, but you
yeah,
gotta.
bro. But sometimes it was an impulsive purchase
Yeah,
that eventually the car got totaled. And looking back at it,
you wish you didn't.
um, I wish I like if I didn't get into that car accident. And just for those that don't know, bro, that shit was not my fault. I was standing still at a red light.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. But now that I look at it, I would have not been able to move out my house and do different things like that because the car note
Yep.
was, it was a little crazy. And it wasn't even the car note; it was the insurance.
Yeah,
The
the
insurance
insurance.
was
See,
insane.
that
It
was
was a $400 insurance note
Wow.
crazy.
a month.
That's a
So
car
yeah,
note itself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just doing stuff, you know what I mean? So just looking back at it, bro, yeah, like I'm
It was
I'm
almost
not
like a
glad I got
blessing.
into the
Yeah.
accident, but yeah, but God protected me because He's like, nah, I got bigger things for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It
So
worked out. It worked out.
yeah,
Things tend to go that route, but yeah, like I'm not saying I have, guys, listen, I am not even close to like having figured out the hype of like being excited for something and buying something impulsively. I do that every now and again. I try not
I
to.
always do it, man.
I try not to, but like I'm more of the type of like, so like Resident Evil, right? I don't really play those games. I haven't beaten the other ones because I've never really cared for the games, but I love the movie. So every time there's a new game, I always do the research on like if I'm gonna jump into it, right? Like I'm almost always there. And like this time around with this new one, I'm like, damn, I would like to get that, the one for the Switch with the little collector's box, whatever. So, Angry, to your point, you were talking about pirating. I don't really like find the joy in that with certain things that I really want to like own and have on display. Like, look at my background, bro. Like these are things that I've collected through the years. Like even before I got with my wife, living with my parents, living on my own. Um, yeah, like test drive. Yeah, like I try to do my research and I try to see um basically categorizing things, bro. How much do I really want it? How much am I really trying to go the extra mile for that am I patient, am I impatient? Like I try to
Yeah.
evaluate those things.
It really depends, bro. That impulsiveness is like I have it like really bad. Like even with the OLED I just bought, bro.
Yeah, I can't
Like
wait. I
I
can't wait to see you because you got the OLED. Yeah, you got the OLED. You got these things mapped out. I can't wait to see you when that pass drops, my boy, and you want to do the tier skips. I can't wait.
I'm not gonna do the tier
That's
skips.
a movie on its own. That's gonna
I'm
be a
not gonna
movie.
do the tier
You're
skips.
not.
I've already wasted too much money.
So you're gonna wait.
Yeah, there's no need, bro. Because the reason why I would do it would literally be just to
Content.
drop a DLC review. But
Yeah.
I thankfully I was able to show it, so there's no reason for me to buy it.
True. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that actually. You're right. You're
So
right.
yeah,
All right.
so
All
I'm
right.
no reason for me to review it.
You
I'm good.
escaped. You escaped you dodged the bullet with season 1. But what about season 2 though? You gonna get that
Season 2. Oh yeah, no, we there. It's $80 spent right now.
level 40 day 1.
Level 40. Nah, man.
I
But yeah,
think
not
they
like. Go ahead.
I think they pulled the whoopty on us with that AAA pack.
What you mean
They
the
said,
whoopty?
listen, if we put this in here, we know like this is for hardcore. This is a hardcore fan. So if we put this as like a separate pack, ain't nobody gonna buy it. So we're gonna put it day one included with the
That is
Triple
true.
H edition.
Bro, and I'm not
You
gonna
ain't
lie,
got no
bro.
choice.
I'm not the biggest fan of Triple A because I don't follow it. Like I do watch the whole like little Worlds Collide thing on YouTube, but bro, y'all gonna see, bro, the pack, it ain't that bad, bro. I've seen a lot of
They move
complaints,
nice.
but the move sets and everything, like the
Yeah.
additional moves you're gonna get from it and the way the wrestlers move, bro. Like even if you want to have them job out somewhere, like there'll be cool wrestlers that you can job out.
I'm
Like
gonna be
I
honest with
really
you,
don't
No,
think
I
bro.
it's
like
that bad.
You want to laugh? I'm probably, if I'm being real with you, I'm more excited about the arenas than I am about the superstars.
yeah, got some nice arenas
the
in there.
the
Yeah.
arenas is nice, bro. I mean, the only thing is like with the past, like the reason why I'm not like just don't want it too fast, like or is because I also feel like damn like we still got like the personas on there ain't really like that crazy like this
Yeah.
season. You know what I'm saying? Like
My boy
you
got a
got
Jacob
Stephanie,
Fatu toy in there.
yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I'm
when
not
I
too
saw
crazy
you
about
talk
the
about the
toy, dog.
Fatu toy, bro, that shit was like, I'm like, I'm on cloud nine. Oh, all right, cool, whatever. Stephanie, whatever. All right, the next one gotta be good. This dude said, oh, we got a Mattel Fatu or whatever. I'm like, no, like this is what I don't want to see in the freaking past, bro. Like, stay
Yeah.
away from the past with them toys, man. Shit.
I think
Nah,
them
man,
toys gonna be
I'm
all in
telling
the
you, bro.
past, man.
I'm telling y'all, I went straight to Terrell because he was sitting right next to me. He came up to me. He's like, "Yo, Brian, I want your thoughts on the ringside pass." And I pulled it up. I pulled it up, and I'm going through the rewards, and I was like, "Hey, bro, people ain't gonna rock with this." I was like, "Bro, the community ain't gonna be receptive to this,
Stop
bro."
playing with me,
And
bro. The
nah, dog.
Mattel
I said, "Bro,
Fatu,
y'all
though.
can." I was like, "Dog, y'all can't." You know what I'm saying? But he was like, "Nah." Then Cornell told me he's like, "Nah, bro, the first season gonna be light compared to what we got for y'all." So I'm like, "All right, we'll
Yeah,
see."
all right, Corner.
I
All
was
right,
scared of
Corner. Let's see.
I was scared of that island VC, man. I was like, listen, I know they're not putting
Oh,
VC
for
I
a
can
second, I
only
thought
use in the
too.
island in here.
I
Nah,
thought
man,
too.
No way.
they just want to promote that mode for people, man. That's all it is. They just want to promote that mode.
I think they already cooked themselves year one, because people do not care right now.
But Kenny, let's be honest though. A lot of people feel that way about my faction, but there are obviously,
Yeah,
people out there that
that's the
like it.
problem.
I'm gonna be honest,
That's the
bro.
problem.
I kind of want to put that like, and I don't mean it from a microtransaction place. God knows I don't mean it that way, but I kind of want to be one of the creators that puts that mode on the map, though. To be honest,
The
Faction?
like
island.
if it's something that I enjoy and it's
Yeah, he's
something that
talking.
Yeah.
that I find out there, like with that series that I talked about, I think that's something that could bring a little bit of popularity to the mode. if it actually works out. It's probably going to take a lot of time
No, it's
because
gonna take a
Yeah.
lot of
people are not
time.
people
Yeah.
people are not going to give it a shot right away like that series because people are going to be like, I'm not watching this.
We're
But
talking about
People
my
keep telling
faction,
me
right?
the island is what I
no,
don't
no,
care
no. I'm
about.
talking
Every
about
time
the
I make an
island.
island
Oh
video,
yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
damn,
I
bro.
streamed the island. I did like 7-hour streams, and I beat the chapters every time they came out all the time. Like I supported the island all year round, and I spoke positively.
I
And
did
like
too.
even by the end, yeah, exactly. And even by the end, people were still saying that like they don't even know how I was playing it, and that I was bored, and that I'm paid, and that I'm this and that. Like no one
Uh,
ever wanted to just
people
admit that I was
You can
enjoying
just
myself.
enjoy it. Yeah, you can enjoy something. Like I'm gonna enjoy like when I'm playing with y'all and we tagging up and walking around and doing. I'm gonna enjoy myself, bro. Cause why not? You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things for me, bro, where I just don't. It's not that deep to me, bro. Like when people, the thing is with people though, like people don't want to see you enjoying something they don't
Yeah,
enjoy.
bro. Like, dude, look.
Yeah, that's why bro. If you look at if we talking about my faction on the video, and you look at like Dub's comment section when I'm on the video with him, people are cooking me.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
But
this
happened
why
your
on
they?
my
mom. This is
stuff
my
too.
faction.
My
This
stuff.
idiot. Oh yeah, they get me on yours too.
Yeah, it's happened a
Yeah,
couple
dog, it's
times,
Yeah,
bad.
but I
bro.
don't like it though. It gives me like a bad vibe. Like this one dude, I'm like, but why do you gotta say that? Kenny plays like every mode. Oh, this is why they have my faction in the game. It's all Kenny's fault. I'm like, what?
Man,
Oh,
because
bro, I like it, and I want them to
Kenny's the
keep
guy
it in the
that
game.
covers it
So
though the most. So I can see why people have
Dude,
that like misconception on him.
but when he covers it though, he's already covered all the other stuff, and he's already talked about all the other things that he likes. And the reason why he covers it is because that's a live updated mode
It's a
that
live update thing,
they do
100%.
all year
Yeah.
round. What is he supposed to do? Hey guys, we're here back on the My Faction grind. Well, we beat My Rise 2 months ago, man. That was a lot of fun, but here I am, like there's no reason to bring back the past. Like he's already covered that. So
mhm.
I
I'm
just
gonna
feel
cover
like
my rise this year. We'll see what happens.
people just don't like my whole thing to like my message to the community every time, especially in those exchanges, is not to fight with them, is not to like convince them otherwise, is to get them to think about what they said. I literally reply
Yeah.
with a question all the time. Bro, what made you think that? Okay, that's what you thought? Well, did you realize maybe that you didn't watch all of the content? Like, how do you know what he's thinking or how he feels about everything? Do you really think that, you know, just because you believe that or think about that makes it true? And some people
No,
are
they
like,
just click on the video and say, "This idiot's making another my faction video." I am
exactly. And I'm
pissed.
like, I don't know, man. That's like a get nowhere conversation at that point. So
Just be like, okay, this one isn't for me. Just keep it moving.
exactly. That's how I see it, bro. Like, look, the island, this is like my brief, quick rundown of the year one. I didn't like all the stories. I did get zoned out in certain spots. I read just about 90% of everything. Like I didn't skip it, but I did get zoned out, like reading it quick and not really digesting the stuff because I felt like it was already pushing me off of a ledge with like too goofy. Like some stuff were funny. I did genuinely laugh. I did have certain reactions on stream that were real, but there were times that I'm like, they're pushing it too far. Like I don't really like this. But I did like the way certain characters like R-Truth did behave like himself, and Xavier Woods. That story was kind of quirky or whatever, but it was solid. But the one that they kind of like, I didn't like the Stone Cold Sheriff stuff. I didn't like Paul Bearer being dead and on all that stuff that they did with him. I didn't like that.
Oh, I liked Paul Bear stuff. I didn't like nothing else though. I
I
think Paul
liked
Bear
what
might
they
have been
had
the
you.
only thing I liked.
I did like the story, the essence of the story, but the way that he was talking, joking around about death and stuff, like it doesn't really
Who are you
resonate.
talking about?
Like the Paul Bearer
Paul
quest,
Bear on the island.
like
Oh
he's
yeah, yeah.
he's dead and he's talking to you from a perspective of a ghost, and he cracks joke about like death, like things like that. Like they got
Oh,
a
see, I
little.
was skipping the dialogue, so I didn't even
Oh,
know.
yeah. So for me, I'm reading all that and I'm like, damn, there's a little too on the deaf side for me, and they did keep it lighthearted with the jokes and stuff. So I get what they were going for, and that's why I was able to brush it off, and it didn't really affect me or bother me. But I enjoyed the matches. I enjoyed going through that journey with my character, anticipating the next episode. And the unlockables weren't that great, and I voiced it every time I finished beating everything. I was like, dog, I can't believe they had us do all of this just for that. Like, that's crazy. And it got a little bit better towards the end with the VC and the XP and the other stuff, but by then it's like, the game is literally about to like drive off a cliff for me. So they're giving me this a little too late, but then they dropped Goldberg, so that worked for me in my favor. I was able to buy Goldberg just by beating the island. And my enjoyment from the island was, it's not the greatest thing ever in terms of how they executed it, but the vision of what this could be, like, that is awesome for the future for them. So I'm glad they brought this mode in, because the level of creativity that can be explored, I think it's needed. But I really enjoyed that, just kind of interacting there with different superstars and having different scenarios. That's really what I took away from it. So from a content
Yeah.
standpoint, bro, they were onto something. That's why I'm happy for the new one. Like, the new one, I haven't even played it yet. I don't know how wacky or stupid the story's gonna be. But the fact that they got voiceovers, guys, and cutscenes, like, bro, I'm all in.
Yeah, should be a lot better. I thought we should have had a lot more cutscenes like we had at the end of
Bro, yes.
last year, but
when I saw that,
I'm
I'm
glad
like,
we
bro,
got 'em
where
this
did they
time.
pull this cutscene out of their ass? Because we didn't get that at all throughout the entire, like, not even in the main
Yep.
finale of each episode. Like, they should have had that at least once every episode at the bare minimum at that point.
Yeah.
So that was my
I
whole
hope
thing.
they don't do the real life cuts again.
I
Like
gave
Paul
them.
Heyman and Roman Reigns sitting at the table.
I was very relaxed on that. I was like, bro, at least they did this. I'm glad that they did this, because I didn't want to be reading all this stuff. So I like that they involved them. But yeah, I want.
Well, it didn't work
bro.
for me because I'm usually playing in creator mode, so it's just blank. Like you can't even hear nothing.
Oh, that's right. That's why, bro. You're right. Do you think we get create a story? It's like the $1 million question. Carter just asked. I think it's like, I don't know,
Nah,
man.
man. I don't think so.
It feels like they want Universe to become that, bro.
Do you think
The way that
Create a
they're
Story
going,
Dream is dead, Brian?
I don't think it's dead, but I don't think it's on their list right now.
You know what's funny? That's kind of how
We
we
gotta
felt
get
about
Corey
New-
Ledesma back in there.
we
No,
felt,
we don't want him back in there.
but we felt that way.
Come on, man. He came through with the SmackDown versus. They used to dog him, but he
Corey
gave us some
Ledesma?
crazy stuff.
Wasn't he
Create
the
a
guy who worked for
finisher,
IGN?
create a story. No, he used to work for Ukes.
That's
Like, he
funny.
was
I remember
like,
Corey Ledesma, but I always thought as a kid, or like whatever year I heard of him, I thought that he was for IGN, because I guess it was because he used to do the interviews with IGN. That's what it was.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to cook him, man. Like, oh, we got to get him out of here. Now everybody's talking about we need SmackDown versus Raw stuff back.
I know, bro. That shit is like so. That nostalgia, fake hype, is like so. Like,
So bad.
it is bad, because I remember when THQ had the rights, people were complaining about that crap too. I used to see it in the IGN forums all the time. I don't know. I feel like it's always been hard to please everyone as is. I think that's just like the common thing, even back then.
Yep. Everybody's
And-
like, oh, these games suck. We got to get him out of here. But I don't remember, because I used to be on the game message boards, and I don't remember people actually praising the games. They always used to
No.
complain. even
Yeah,
back
complain.
then.
No,
Bro.
man, because the games were not the games were good, bro, but they weren't. People forget like they were bugged. Sometimes they were broken,
What?
and people
Hell
forget
yeah.
about all that,
all the
man.
clipping,
And they just kind of
all
like
the glitches, and I remember when I used to play TNA, and I had friends from like my WWE like leagues that I was in and the stuff that I was doing. People would like laugh at like, me getting on TNA, and I'll be like, "Hey man, anybody getting TNA Impact?" And they'll be like, "Man, I'm not getting that piece of shit." Now people are saying, "Oh man, TNA Impact, such a classic. It looked great." And people back then were like, "Bro, that shit's hot garbage." Like, I enjoyed it, but I've always given those games a chance. You know what's one game, guys? I don't know if you've played it. Tell me if you have. It came across my feed the other day. I'm like, damn, I wanna buy it. I'm gonna buy it eventually here soon, because I'm trying to get as many wrestling games as I want to play. That I want to play through, and this is one of them. It's called Lucha something. It has a
Nacho Libre?
no. It has. Let me see the exact name. It came out on 360 and PS3. I had it on my eBay cart. I haven't bought it because it's like $15-20. It's called Lucha something. Because it's Psycho Clown is what is Lucha Libre AAA. No, that's not it. That's the company. Let me see.
You
Lucha.
play Fire Pro Wrestling?
No, I know that. Nah.
again, cheeks.
Lucha Libre AAA Heroes of the Ring.
I never heard of it.
It was by Konami.
Does it have good graphics?
Konami did it?
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you right now. I never played it, bro. It came out in 2010. Yeah, graphics were pretty all right. Psycho Clown, the guy that's in WWE as a season pass, he was in it. It looks
W.
hard.
Psycho Clown fire, man.
Let me look it up. I'm gonna show you guys on stream what it looks like. Hold on.
Oh, he been doing it for that long?
Yeah, bro, he was in that game. When I saw it, I was like, "Holy snap!" I didn't even like. I remember seeing the game at
Code him
GameStop,
up.
but I never played it.
Psycho Clown.
Yeah, look at him right here, with the IGN thing.
Oh, don't look bad.
Let me see. Can I post it? Let me see.
As long as it don't play like backyard wrestling. Did you ever play that?
Bro, I actually got that in a bundle with another game, and I had never played it. Yeah, it was like
So
super
cheeks.
cheesy. Yeah, I didn't like it too much. I didn't like it at all, really. I just got it because it was free in a bundle. Like I was trying to buy. That's when I bought Shut Your Mouth. They gave me that game basically for free. The graphics for this game don't look that bad by Konami. Fire Pro,
Yeah.
that shit looks like it was from Sega Genesis.
Yeah, people love it though.
Yeah, because of the customization and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Psycho
I
Clown.
still never
look at him.
played TNA. I gotta go. I want to check it out.
It's stiff as hell, but it's cool, man. It's a good game. For what it was. For what it was. You take it for what it was, I think you'll be able to give it a chance. And it has a decent short story, too. You could play through.
Wow, this game so trash.
Bro, they have the TNA ring in this game, actually, in Lucha Libre.
Where can you play this? On what console?
PS3 360. I want to get it. It's $13 at GameStop. If I ever run into it, I'll get it. But on eBay, it was going for like $20, and the guy offered me a deal for like 17. I'm like, man, I'm not buying that for 17. You better lower that shit. But yeah, I definitely.
Nah,
wanna
bro,
try.
you really the goat, bro, at
Oh,
nickel and
deals?
diamond, bro. Cause $17 for, I would have been like, all right, bro, I'll just grab it.
Nah, I'm not that in a hurry because I'm not gonna play it like that. It's not gonna be a priority, bro. So like the way that I see it, bro, is that like I said, there's always another thing I'd rather get.
100%.
There's always
50%.
like look. I'm gonna give you an example, and I've talked about this with you guys. I wanted to get the Brock Lesnar, right? But wasn't he like $15? The Brock Lesnar pack with Cena and all that shit.
Yeah.
I said, man, I'm not gonna buy this DLC, but if they put the game on sale on the Switch too, I'll buy it. As soon as they put the game on sale for $15 on the Switch too, I took my ass to Walmart and went and bought it.
Switch to joint fire though.
It is. It is. Timmy, thank you for the one, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Wrestling Empire. Man, Wrestling Empire. Carter tried getting me into that
Some
one.
people love it, but yeah.
He tried getting me into that. I played it for a good bit of hours, and I just couldn't get into it, Cardoogie. I'm sorry. Did you ever play Crash Hour? I never played that one, and I still got to get for my
WWE Crush Hour?
Yeah, Crash Hour. I never played that. I actually
played
got the other one from GameCube. Day of Reckoning. I still got to get it shipped from
I
my
love
boy
Day
in
of
Pittsburgh.
Reckoning.
I have that one. I own it, but I don't have it at home yet. I have to get it shipped from Pittsburgh. I'm waiting to do the exchange with my boy because he found it with the case and everything, and I ended up doing a trade with him for it. Who else has understood the dirty game of 2K and not buying 26? Hate 2K. What's going on, man? What you got for us? It's about
Oh,
to be,
he's been in my chat before, dog.
it's about to be 3
Why
in the
you
morning.
always glazing?
Yeah. It's about to be 3 in the morning. You're out here doing this, man. You're doing God's work, spreading hate. Good shit, man. the spirit of contradiction. That was
I
great.
hate 2K so much, bro. I'm finna go in chats where they talking about 2K, bro, and really talk.
I don't
that
get that logic, man. And I'd love to. I'd really love to hate 2K. So please explain
Man,
yourself
these
to
boys
us.
in here streaming about 2K. Let me go in here and hate on this.
Yeah. Let me get on my burner real quick.
Tim, thank you for the 2, man. They will add crossplay next year. I sure hope so. I should have had it this year, man. Should have had it this year. Twisted Metal, but with wrestlers. That's funny. Nah, I never played that one. So that's not a new account. Nah, this person has been in here before. It could be a burner, someone that just likes to get a reaction for sure, because it just, like what Kenny said, like, how do you see someone streaming, like you see 2K26 on the title and you're like, you do a little yawn and a stretch, oh, let me just spread some more hate around. Yeah, let me log in here and
I know these boys ain't here talking about 2K26. They go in here and hate on this real quick.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Oh man, that's tough.
The games help pass the
That thing
time
is
away.
Brian on his burner.
Yeah.
On my burner.
You gotta remember the people who hate 2K have a family and bills to pay. Yeah, bro. The other day I almost pissed myself on some. We're having like a legitimate conversation. Some dude came in here and said that shit, bro. I started laughing, bro.
What?
So talking about I have kids and I have this and that and I don't have time to play, and I started laughing. I said, man, but what happened last year? How much time did you put into it last year? You didn't have kids back a year ago? Like, all these people that create all these characters, how long do you think they take, bro? There's probably days that they go and don't shower to get those created characters out there for people to download. And you want to talk about you don't got time to level up by just playing. I get it. You could feel upset about it, but saying that you don't got time, but your playtime says otherwise, it's a little disturbing.
Never expires neither, man.
Exactly. I ain't here to justify myself, but history has witnessed it. 2K is always lazy. That is so funny, bro, that you're going to say that. You're not here to justify yourself. So what are you here for then? Because you justify yourself every single time you come into our chat saying the same thing. Saying that the game ain't worth buying and that this sucks and that sucks. You're literally justifying how you feel every single time you write to us.
Yo, Ace, how many hours did you put into the game last year?
How many?
Cause you be in every chat, bro. So I need to know
for sure. I think we'll get
because
crossed
I get it. You're a mechanic.
I got 5 cars to repair. I can't take time out of my day to play reset, bro. Hey, look at Tim. Tim donated twice, and now he said, I'm going to be an indie talent. Thank you so much, man.
Big shout out to Tim. Big Tim in the building.
Shout out to Timmy boy.
Thank
yes,
you,
sir.
Whoa,
Thank you so much.
Let's get it,
Tim,
Timmy.
Thank you.
Timmy,
Damn,
Turner.
that was a little Five
Timmy,
Guy-ish, huh?
Timmy.
That was a little Five Guy-ish from Brian.
That was. Yep.
They be feeling like Dominic Toretto. How they, yeah, you saw it. How they be bringing up family. Yeah, for real, bro. Like, I've been hearing everyone talk about family more than the Fast and Furious franchise this year with the new ringside pass.
That's a good one.
And my reply is just like, yo, what happened to the family last year? Did they just spawn into your life out of nowhere? Did they just, you playing The Sims and you just wrote them into the character? Been a fan of your channel for quite a while.
Bro.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you've been hanging out with us. What were you gonna say, Kenny? Because I heard you. You don't understand, bro.
You don't understand, bro. My family over here. They say I can't grind that ringside pass.
Hey guys, I'm not gonna be able to create this,
bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If Kenny, who got 18 kids, do YouTube and all this good stuff. Dog, man, listen, if he's not complaining about it, then none of y'all should be complaining about it.
Kenny's committed. I like Kenny's commitment, man. We be on there recording. He'd be like, he'd be funny as always.
Banging pops in the background, and
he tries to keep a straight face.
Try to scoot him out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Listen, kicking the kid out the room at the same time.
Oh yeah. It sounds good, this game, but my money's locked for GTA 6. That's what's up, man. Hey.
That's what up.
Listen.
I like how they did the ringside pass stuff, though. They trying to get everything out the way before GTA 6.
Yeah, they did. Hey, October, right on time, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did they change the ringside pass? It's not through December no more?
No, that December was estimate.
They take a break or something, right? Or
so they changed it?
Yeah, if you go to the website WWE 2K, you could look at all the dates. They're skipping May and they're skipping August, but the last month is October. That's the last month.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Where can I see this info at?
I'll send you the link. It's a WWE 2K site, but I'll send you the link.
Not gonna lie, that's great news, bro. We're gonna get our DLC earlier than the last 2 years.
Yeah, they're only skipping 2 months out of the 6
before GTA come out.
Yeah.
So, nah, they made sure, bro. They said this engagement finna go low. Yeah.
But what I was gonna tell Cuban gamers that he's like, oh, I'm gonna save my money for GTA. I'm like, no worries, man. Take-Two is not taking it from the WWE branch, but they'll take it away from the GTA Rockstar branch. It's all good. They're still gonna get their money.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta keep up with my faction, so I'm gonna be on both. Bro, I'll play like at that time. GTA comes out what, November? I'll be playing a
November
lot
19th
less.
or 12th or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna still play WWE, but
I'll
I'll
be
be
playing
definitely on my
Me too.
GTA.
It'll be a lot lighter, but
Cause I can grind while I'm at work. I don't like playing story games while I'm working, so
definitely not.
I can still
Dog,
just
I'm
grind while I'm
excited for
working.
It's
that
different.
GTA though, man. Whenever, bro, this is gonna be different.
I am too,
But
but the
you know
thing
what? You know
is
what
that
people
I
go ahead.
just no, that I was just gonna say that I just hope that's the real date that is gonna drop because they always move it, you know.
We'll see. Yep. I
You,
think
you know what
February
people
and
not
March
realizing
maybe,
though?
but we'll see. What?
People not realizing GTA Online probably not gonna be ready, bro. That shit probably
Oh,
not gonna
that
drop
happened
for
with
Yeah,
another
they
GTA
hold it
5.
12
back.
months.
Yeah,
I
Yep.
think they did it on purpose though. They hold it
Yeah, they
back
want you to play the
to
story
make people
mode.
play the story.
GTA
Yep.
5
And
online didn't come out till like almost a month later or something
Like,
like that.
listen, bro, we
yeah,
put a
and I
lot of
don't think
time
it,
in
and
this
I don't
story.
think
Y'all
it's
gonna
going
play
and I don't
this.
think it's gonna come out for around 6 months this time around to a year. I don't think it's gonna come out right away, man.
GTA Online, nah, they are gonna do it. Like it won't
Think
take
so?
that.
I don't.
Yeah,
I think it'll take a little minute.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, the game is gonna come out, and they're already gonna be working on the remake version the remaster version for the next
For the
PS6 and the
Xbox,
Xbox
PC,
Series, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Xbox Ultimate or
They're
Xbox
They finna catch me
Series.
immediately,
both times.
100%. They're gonna immediately. The game is gonna drop. They're gonna make sure that PC is optimized because that's the next drop, and then they're gonna immediately transition to the next console generation.
Did they put Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC?
But yeah, but like a while later, like not
Oh, okay. I thought they
not
never
instant.
did.
They always wait.
Yeah, the PC port gonna come out probably like another month or two after the consoles, after the console
They get
drop.
mad about mods too, right?
I don't know, cause they bought 5M, bro. They said, "Hold on, we gonna own this."
Yeah, for this time around, they're switching their structure because of how big the mods kept their game going for all these years. But
Yeah.
but yeah, they don't really mess around with the like they. It's not like Bethesda does with like Fallout and they did with Starfield now, where they have like an in-game mod. Like all the mods are like exterior, I believe. But I think now they're gonna start supporting it like never before.
Didn't they make? Yeah, didn't they make like Bethesda? Didn't they make their mods accessible on Xbox?
Yes. Yep. They did.
That's
And
cool.
that's because they know that that's how the games survive with the fans, you know. So Timmy for the 2, thank you, man. He says, will you be getting Forza Horizon 6 in May? Man, I've been looking to see if they're gonna do a collector's edition of sorts, and I haven't seen any information on that. For right now, I'm looking to play it on Game Pass, fortunately and unfortunately. But yeah,
But, yeah,
that's one of my favorites.
y'all already heard Lex. He got infinite money. They're gonna drop a premium edition with a Lamborghini. Lex gonna pull up in the Lambo, force in the driver.
Nah, dog. I need whatever collector's edition they drop for that GTA. There's only a couple collector's editions I'll buy, and GTA is one of them for sure.
This year for me, the collector edition that I was really hyped up for, that I'm on the fence about, is James Bond. The other one being GTA, and the other one Wolverine. Those are the 3.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine should have something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that GTA
Some
joint, and I
Wolverine
would have bought the
gloves.
WWE one with the Attitude Era cover, but
I
they
would have
ain't
bought
dropping
that
me
one too,
nothing.
but it ain't physical.
Yeah, they need to start releasing these things physical and with like a statue or something, like a wrestler statue.
Wrestle Kingdom 2 is like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. What game is that? When is that dropping?
Wrestle Kingdom 2.
That's what he said, Wrestle Kingdom. I never heard of that. I gotta cut hair and do online classes. Still got time for me and my life. Yeah, I know. People acting like we don't got time, but you're on here on Twitter and YouTube and TikTok and all that. Game so bad, y'all switched the topic to GTA 6. Yeah, bro, that's exactly what we did, man. That's exactly what we did.
Bro, I mean GTA 6. Come on, bro. You can't compare that to nothing else.
No, you can't. You can't. What sort of mind-blowing
It's
stuff?
probably gonna be the biggest hyped game of all time. Just because the last time we got one was in 2013.
It is crazy, right? Like the internet, what it is today is not even close to what it was back then. So yeah, like it's going to change the landscape of what like gaming clips will start to like be in terms of like the feed and shit. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be revolutionary, man. I mean,
Yeah.
We still
I
got
started to see
GTA
Red
Fight.
Dead Redemption clips here recently.
Yeah, Red Dead. We've seen
They
a
go
lot of
crazy.
like the like GTA mod clips, and we see like even the San Andreas clips
Yeah.
and the older ones too.
Yep. So
So
with CJ, I see CJ. People put him in every game.
yeah, exactly. That's how that's how big it is.
You be looking, somebody's playing Sonic and CJ is Sonic. Like, what the?
Oh, Wrestle Kingdom is on PS2. Let me write it down so I could be on the lookout for it. I'll do some research on it. Thank you for letting me know. Cause here comes the pain. I ain't dropping 50 on that shit. That shit's way too old, and I'm not gonna
Oh,
play
you don't
it.
got Here Comes the Pain yet?
I haven't gotten it yet, bro. Is a little
Oh,
out
they
of what
did
I'm.
drop it. Oh, okay.
What
It's
they
Damn.
drop?
So Ringside Pass season 2, that joint gonna drop right next month, bro. I don't think we ever got DLC so fast in between. So it's gonna
Bite
be
the
right.
bite.
So about a month in between, and then May is gonna get skipped.
yeah.
June, July, September. Hey, bro. I mean, content don't look too bad. Just saying.
No, it's
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
dry at the end
very
of the year, so hopefully
yeah.
GTA cooking for everybody.
Ain't gonna be no dry spells. I mean, only thing is, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. November,
Nah,
December,
November,
November,
December.
December. That's gonna be cheap. I'm
Dry.
not gonna lie, bro. I might drop my
Yo,
video rates, my video posting rates to like once a week when
nah,
they
you want to
GTA
laugh?
drop.
You know what I was gonna say? At that time, this is when Brian's gonna be like, "I'm gonna catch y'all." Peace.
Okay,
That's gonna be
so
Brian.
Nah, dog.
is
November.
I mean, for me though, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is though, I think I'm gonna pull a Kenny like from right now going forward,
My faction.
and start and start building my my live channel. So like if I want to stream GTA or do content with
Of
GTA, I can just go on my live channel
course.
and do it.
Of
Yeah.
course,
yep.
bro. That's why I like
'Cause
the other
I ain't gonna
channel.
want to turn on GTA on my main channel and try to stream it. I would
Nah,
like to do it off my on my side channel.
Yeah.
that's what I do with my
But
other
then you don't got to
channel.
keep your side channel dedicated to one thing. You could do
Yeah.
NBA
Exactly.
streams if you want. You
Variety.
could do,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Grand
how
Theft
that's what
Auto,
I do, bro.
Wolverine. Because some people, like some of your audience plays these other games and they're going to want to chill with you and see you play them. So
The only thing I'll
it might
admit
not
is
be a
that
large majority.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the only thing I'll admit that with my other channel, like the most annoying thing about the collab thing is that when you're live, you can't link the channel in real time.
Yeah, that
So
sucks.
That's
I
annoying, bro.
tried that. That sucks.
it sucks, bro. Like I wish that would be a game changer for my other gaming channel, like my other channel in general, because I
Yeah.
feel like it's you could put it in the community post on Discord all you want, but like it's just not the same.
Mm-hmm.
People are not. They're
Because
not be
if
like, what
people
is
saw both live, like, oh wait, Lex live? Wait,
exactly,
Lex second channel? What is this?
exactly,
Boom.
exactly. So, I know that a game like
Sucks,
that,
man.
it'll get some people. My other channel has like I think like 4 or 5 thousand subscribers, and it was mainly getting like story based games. I would get like 10, 15, 20 people, and then but there was a time that I was getting like 50 to 100 on NBA. That's what was really like doing good, like live views. I mean, and then my videos were kind of like super inconsistently all over the place because they weren't like really high quality. It was just like kind of like a dump channel, where I just dumped whatever like
Yeah.
I kind of felt.
Yeah.
Cause I used to stream. I used to do Twitch, but like, kind of blows my mind now. Cause on Twitch, bro, I used to go crazy. Like, oh shoot, I got 80. I got 80 viewers on Twitch, and now it's like, bro, it's kind of crazy. Like once you start growing a platform, that kind of just starts to become like
Yeah.
the norm after a point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dope, you know.
Ooh, I like what Angry said. Putting theme songs. I did mention that I would love Trons and theme songs for like Evolution and all that stuff. Like putting those things in the ringside pass, to me that is like speaking to me personally. GTA might be 1 terabyte. So here's the thing about that, Kev. There's technology right now that would balance like hardware and cloud. So if GTA is that big of a game, which I doubt it, they would just put on your console the necessary files that need to be read in real time, and the rest would be online. Like I'll give you an example: Call of Duty. When you play that game,
Call of Dookie.
there's an actual feature that it takes information from playing online.
Who said GTA 6 gonna be 1 TB, bro? That's not gonna be no 1
That was
TB.
Kev.
Oh,
I think it was
Ain't
just
no way.
exaggerating for fun. You probably could post a short clip telling
probably
people to
it'll
play.
probably be 300 or 400 gigabytes. I think that. But I don't think it's gonna be no 1TB.
Since I've been doing the WWE channel, like right now with the wrestling stuff that I do here, like I try to mix in a healthy amount of IRL wrestling and the game because it's game heavy, right? A lot of people watch more for the game. I haven't really consistently done the gaming channel as like an alternative where people are aware, oh, okay, this new game is coming out, Lexx is gonna be playing it, he's streaming right now. Like I haven't done that enough. But I'm creeping up to 20,000 and stuff, and I'm gonna be playing more online than offline going forward for sure. Like this year, I could have streamed NBA like so many endless hours. You have no idea. And we had so many fun moments that I played online co-op with friends that it would have been like a chill stream with a lot of competitive nights that it was just crazy. And I've grinded every season. I have, cards and MT and all this stuff, and I've made changes to that team, and I could have done that. And there's games that I've beaten offline as well where I'm like, damn, I should have streamed it. But there's one thing that I've learned with like wanting to create content and wanting to be out there hanging out and building community is that like I've kind of realized that it's also healthy to play games for myself, not just for the content or for the stream, like excitement. Because I do get excited.
I'm glad you realized that. It didn't take me long to realize I needed a game to myself. Like I thought about doing Madden Ultimate Team content like before the game dropped.
Yeah.
And then I reeled it back in, and I'm like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna take a game that like, because I did that with WWE, and now it feels like a job a lot of the time when I'm playing it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to feel like, damn, Madden, I poured so many hours of my time into it. I don't want to make that feel like a chore or a job either. Because I'll be honest, there's times where I don't want to get on WWE, and I'm like, damn, I got to get on here to just do a couple things and make sure I have this ready. Yeah. But I just don't want to. I don't want to feel that way with any other video game. And that's like if I ever do a variety channel, like I don't want to make it feel that way. I just want to play whatever I want to play, and that's just gonna be it. So I think that I'm glad that you kind of like realize that
the hard way too.
That's the last thing you want to do. Yeah,
the hard way, bro. The hard way. I do gotta admit though, I did like seeing Kenny stream today. He was playing Resident Evil. I had him in the background while I was doing stuff, and I was popping in, and I was like, "Damn, these graphics look good." And Kenny's reaction was funny as hell too. Like he was trying to talk to like the pictures in the background and the monsters and shit. That shit was funny. They should release.
Yeah, I have fun streaming. So I mean, I just got to really get in the habit of getting comfortable doing it and just making it like it's nothing.
I can
see. I always feel like it's got to be a thing.
Yeah. You'll get there. That's just doing it every couple times and all that. You'll see that it's so funny though. Like I guess since like I've streamed and done videos and stuff, like I see like the both sides, and I've also hung out with you like personally, like before recording our videos. Like I could see the difference in how you change gears. And I see it with Brian too. Like Brian was straight when he started today. He's like, "Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad, guys. I have my mic muted. Oh, let me figure this out. Oh, hold on. Let me see this." And I see it. I'm like, "All right, he's getting into the zone."
Have technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's what he said. Kev said,
I still can't even link my other channel to this one. Like,
really?
I hate this. Yeah.
It
let me do it on my other one.
What do you mean, like to
on
promote?
The live stream I did today.
Yeah.
Oh, like the collab thing.
Yeah.
I thought it had the process first, but it's still not even giving me the option to collab with the other channel on here.
That's annoying.
I wonder if it's because I put a brand thing up.
They should release it. He says, Wrestling Network said they should release a game every 2 years. I will give them more time to update and fix everything. That is true. So why don't you buy the game every 2 years? I'm asking not for argument, but curious. Do you buy the game every 2 years? Like, what's your approach? Kev says, I can see it now. If Lexx gets to play 27 early next year, and if he sees Batista has the same model, he's going to crash out. Batista has been the running thing. So the green
shoes are back, right?
Yeah, they're back 100%.
Same Batista.
I'm just.
When did they update this ringside pass thing? I'm just trying to figure this out. Like,
as soon as it dropped, when the report dropped, like almost instantly. I mean, no, it was instantly. It was that day of.
Damn, all right. I completely missed that.
Trying to run from GTA.
I mean, bro, any smart development team would try and run from GTA, bro. Like, what are we saying? Like, that's a negative. Like, come on.
Y'all gonna be playing as Jelly Roll when he ends up being in the ringside pass?
That's what we're not doing.
Nah.
I hope he's base roster because they got him in the roster reveal video. So
Yeah.
I'd rather him be base roster than in the DLC pack.
I'm okay with his involvement as long as they get a couple
Not
music
me.
like tracks. No, I'm saying like from the music. I like some of
I've
his
never
songs.
heard of Jelly Roll. So
For real? You didn't hear when WWE used it as a thing? You ain't nothing but a liar. They used it for like a
if
couple.
I did,
Probably.
I didn't even know it was him. I don't know.
Yeah, it was him. It was him. They used him a couple times. He has some okay songs that I think they're all right. Like he has some mainstream stuff that WWE has used that I'm like, all right, this is cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that in the game. But in terms of him as a character, nah.
Oh, he'll definitely have some music in there too. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with that just for the music. I wish I could have made it to Ready to Rumble watch along. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that's something that we've done on the channel too, guys. We should do that one day randomly. I've done
WCW movie.
yeah, I've done like wrestling movie watch along. So like we did Iron Claw, we did Ready to Rumble. We did
I
the
told you we got to do See No Evil.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. Yeah. Yeah, I do those movies every now and again. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, I should definitely do it. And I also do like old PLEs as well, or pay-per-views rather. Show off Steve-O, man. I was gonna say what's up to you when I saw you right the first time. What's going on, man?
Steve OG in the building.
Yeah, he's here. They didn't list Stardust on the roster page. Bring my goat back. He's probably there hidden somewhere. We already had Jelly Roll. His name is Post Malone. Yeah, man. That was another waste. We don't need
That might have
celebrities.
been a little bit racist. I don't know.
What? Oh, yeah, you're right. A little bit. That is a little bit, but Ace is a bozo.
Think all white rappers are the same, bro?
Exactly.
What about
Shout out
Eminem?
M.
I
M
really
different.
wanted Eminem back in the day, man. I really wanted him in the WWE game. Then there was a rumor that he was doing the soundtrack one year and it leaked and they said he canceled Christmas on him.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
I think Sean Ross Sapp leaked it or something and everybody was mad at him about it.
Good night, Timmy. Thank you for remembering up and for donating and spending your time here, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Big Timmy.
Back.
Bomb sound effect.
Appreciate you, Timmy boy.
Hell
Let's get
yeah.
it.
Timmy boy. Timmy?
Why did you guys say it like that, though? Especially Brian earlier.
No, I'm just trolling him, bro. That's all.
You're harassing Timmy now. You're going to be like, I ain't going back in Lex stream.
I love Ready to
I
Rumble.
don't know what's
bro.
wrong with them boys he had in there. I remember I saw that movie when I was younger. I haven't seen it since. So I
What?
remember nothing about it.
Oh, we got to do a
David
watch
Arquette.
along with that. Don't watch it again until we watch it. Let's do a watch along. That'll be
Alright.
fun. I like it, bro. It's a guilty pleasure. It's not great, but it's great for what I enjoy out of it for sure.
Yeah.
You think the rewards for the ringside pass on the premium side will change before launch? It doesn't seem like we're getting a lot. Maybe tweak the amount of like VC or whatever, but we never knew the amount anyways. And I think in the future they could probably tweak the percentage of the bonus XP. I think 10% is a little ridiculous. They're being a little stingy with it, but I think leveling up is going to be very easy in season 1, and it'll probably get a little harder for season 2.
Yeah, the first one is 20. The first one is 20, I think 20%, and then after that it's all 10s.
That's funny. Yeah, no, that's a little. They got a little
We're gonna let
stingy
y'all
with that.
start off with a nice boost, but
It's been a good stream, man. Yeah, we just been hanging out. Brian and Kenny joined the call, and we've had a blast. It's been fun.
we running this tournament for show, boys. We got to talk
Oh,
more
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. I'm down 100%. Like, I'm all in. If you guys did a watch party and watched No Holds Barred, which one is that one? I haven't done that one. Well, the other one that I did was when it came out with Jake Gyllenhaal, the one that came out on Amazon. That was like the MMA movie that he did. Roadhouse. Oh, No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan, yeah, and Tommy Lister, yeah. I haven't watched that movie. Like I remember seeing it as a kid,
that's
like
with
clips and
Zeus?
stuff. Yeah, Zeus, yeah. Oh yeah, Carter, you did miss that, yeah. Kenny, Brian, and I were gonna do a tournament. It's gonna be the first one. We've already agreed on the fact that we're doing a tournament for PlayStation and Xbox, and we've agreed on the fact that it'll have a $5 buy-in to make sure that we're gonna have serious competitors on each side, and the amount that's collected from the people that join the tournament It's gonna be the prize pool for the top 3 on each platform, I believe. So we still got to figure out a couple things, but that's pretty much the basis of it. I'll say something negative about the game to make I hate 2K happy. I hate the microtransactions with a passion. You will love it. It is so bad it's good. That's funny. Oh yeah, Southpaw. What is it that I called it? Roadhouse. That's funny. No, not Southpaw. That's the boxing one. No, the one I'm talking about is Roadhouse, the remake that came out on Amazon that had Conor McGregor. It was goofy as hell. We did a watch along for that, just because it had just came out. They Live with Roddy Piper is my favorite movie starring a wrestler. Really, I like the Condemned movie with Stone Cold.
Is that what he was on the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like See No Evil with Kane. That's my favorite wrestling movie.
I gotta see that one. I'll get you. I'll watch See No Evil because you mentioned it, and you watch Ready to Rumble.
Yeah. If
We'll
you like
do.
scary movies, it's worth it. But
I don't mind. I'll
bro,
probably
I don't
laugh
know.
at this day and age. That should probably look a little goofy. You think, right?
Yeah. I like some because like some of his kills, like he just grabs somebody and like
That's
choke
funny.
slam him, but it's like he break the neck.
That's funny.
Like I remember The Rock used to do the rock bottom in his movies.
Yeah, yeah. Like he did that in the rundown and all that.
Yeah.
Oba's gonna be updated. He said in an interview. Yeah, he did say that they scanned him for other stuff. Leveling up should not be difficult at all when you pay for the highest tier of the game. Everybody keeps saying that, but I mean, look, man, look. I was gonna mention that earlier, and especially since you guys joined the call. I feel like when you buy a game, the objective is to beat the story, to earn skill tree points, to unlock different things. Like in God of War, they have it. In Spider-Man, they have it. In Batman Arkham, they have it. Like you don't start off the game with all of Batman's abilities. So for
Well, my
me,
thing is this. Brian said you only get 100
uh-huh.
RXP per match. So
Well, no. I think that's like a base of what you could get, but I
no,
think
I'm
they're.
just kidding. I was trying to get him to crash out, but he
Oh,
probably
you're
done
right.
fall asleep on that.
Where's he? He
No,
did.
I'm still here, but I knew you were joking, so I just cracked a
Yeah,
smile
right.
to
Nah,
myself.
he's lying. You know when this dude is lying. He is lying, bro.
What, bro?
You're dozing
I'm
off.
not falling asleep. I'm good. I'm trying to change something on YouTube. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
he's
Yeah,
doing
no, I
the
am
he's
about to
doing
have to jump on, bounce on y'all fellas though, because I got to work in the morning.
oh shit. Yeah, it is
I'm
3:20.
tripping.
Bro, we went on for too long. This was supposed to be like an
No,
hour
it's
and a
all good. I
half.
usually go to bed around 3, but I'm
You
playing the game while we in here too. So
Oh shit, what you playing though before you get out?
High on Life too.
High on Life too. Oh, you beat the first one?
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
got to hurry
beat.
up and finish this one so I can play Resident Evil.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kenny. I appreciate you, man.
No, I'm good. I'm on a boss right now. I'm gonna wait till I lose or
Oh,
something.
I thought you were getting out, man. I was about to say, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
that.
about to once I finish beating this boss. Hopefully,
I was
You work
always
the full day tomorrow?
huh? I
You work the
think
full
so.
day
I
tomorrow?
really need to. My tires should be coming in the mail, so I really
your
need to.
tire. You had to order one?
Yeah, yeah, because nobody had them. Like I busted the tire,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
nobody had the replacement. And what I did was I ordered the tire last week when I busted it, but I didn't know on my car it's got one size tire on the back. Well, it's like the two back tires got one size on them, and the two front tire has a different size. I took a picture of the back tires thinking they were all the same when I ordered the tire, and they sent me the wrong one. So I had to send that one back and get another one.
Damn. Zero says you don't have to unlock players in games like NBA, NHL, FIFA, and Madden. Yes, you do when you're playing My Team, Ultimate Team, or whatever. You are always limited to certain overalls and types of players that you can get unless you grind X amount of hours or do certain amount of challenges to earn them. And if you're talking about like career mode or whatever, you have to either spend a bunch of money or grind your way to the top. You're talking about the main game, yeah, but what you have to take away from it is that you're bringing it to a wrestling landscape. Whether you want to see it that way or not, that's totally up to you. You know, and this is, one of those instances where all the legends are going to be in season 1. It's not like you're waiting for season 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the legends. So that's going to be unlocked like within just a couple of it's still a cash grab, but getting you to buy the game yearly is a cash grab. They're always trying to get you to buy the game every year regardless. That is considered a cash grab. Trying to get you
Like Lex said, everything is a cash grab. Even owning your house, they want to get your taxes. It's a cash grab.
Yeah.
Owning
Exactly.
your car.
Oh, you were here when I went off saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything, we could call everything and anything in life a cash grab. It's totally up to you. It's optional. It's a choice. You can either look at everything to be a cash grab, or you can look at it as something fun that you're going to enjoy by playing it how you feel like you want to enjoy it, and you'll be able to unlock the stuff along the way. That's it.
Yes, but I am out of here, fellas. I appreciate y'all
All right.
again.
All right, Ken.
Take it
Y'all
easy,
have a
my
great
dog.
night.
Take care. Get
I'll
some
talk to
rest,
y'all
bro.
soon.
Peace.
All right.
Always mark out for wrestling, movies, and video games. Well, yeah, I used to like wrestlers and movies as well. What up, Jason? No, that phone scene was brutal. And See No Evil. I've never seen that like at all. The XP count shouldn't be that low though. If we need 800 to reach 1 tier, yeah, but it's going to change as you get deeper into it, I believe. In Judgment, a guy gave me a Stone Cold Stunner in the street. I lost my shiz. Oh, Judgment, is that the like the from the people that make the Yakuza series? I think. Thanks, Jason. 100 XP is a little too light. It depends how much it takes to level up though. Like 100 XP might not be light if it's 800 for the first couple of levels. Like now, if it's thousands and thousands of XP, yes. They credit Juventud Guerrero as Juventud Guerrero and Ready to Rumble. That's funny. Comparing other sports titles to wrestling characters is silly. Theme, moveset, entrance, look, everything about WWE is way harder to produce, 100%. If you accept it, they will continue to push the boundaries. But accept what? All I'm accepting is having a good time. What are we talking about here? What are you referring to in terms of acceptance? Just use Game Shark to unlock everything? Exactly, right? 100 XP per match is the minimum? Yes, exactly. Like, if you're going to play My Rise, Showcase, The Island, all these things, My GM, even with the draft, you can't even use the entire roster in any of those moments. So, like, what's the rush to have everyone unlocked just to know that you have them there unlocked right away? Now, if you're like a creator that wants to upload characters day one, I guess you could be a little upset about that, or worked up, should I say, rather. But if you're going to play any mode regardless, or even universe mode, like, you're going to get rewarded just for watching the show. And I don't think it's going to be as limited as people are making it out to be. I just think the unknown scares people, and that's understandable. But overreacting is also a thing that is happening. The overreaction is pretty wild. And it's created this animosity and pushed people to say silly things with like no real knowledge on what it'll be. And that includes me. I don't know what this is, but all I can do is hope that it's going to be fun. That's literally all I got. My question is, that will putting it on Legend, it could give you more XP, or it should maybe. Yeah, we could provide feedback when the game launches. Exactly. A lot better feedback than just saying it sucks. I don't just accept it. I admit it's predatory. Exactly. I just know I play at least 100 hours in every wrestling game I buy, so it's worth it to me. It's predatory, but we could mention that it's predatory. We could say that it's toxic with the microtransactions and all that, which we've done all of that. But are we going to really sit here and talk about that all day and mention it again and again and again and again and again and again and again? You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you go to the stream, you want me to mention it? That's how I feel when I see those comments that people are just over and over and over and over and over. Like, it's like,
Yeah, no,
nonstop.
I agree.
Do you really want that? Is that really what you're clicking on this channel for at the end of the day? Or we're here to have a conversation about wrestling and games and all that? What are we doing? SmackDown Hotel put the overalls? Not all of them. I'm sure he's put out whatever's been revealed so far, or that he's been able to like scavenge. If it ends up being an issue, it should, bro, like, if it ends up being an issue, they'll address it on their end. They're going to look at the analytics, guys. Like, these people have all those analytics. They're going to look at the numbers, see how much money has been spent, how many hours people are spending, how long the first person to get to level 40 took. Like, all of that is going to be looked at. What game modes people are spending more time on. That's what I'm saying. Like, if my faction continues to get updated in the way that it has, and they've doubled, tripled on like, and been persistent about it.
Somebody's spending the money.
Somebody, exactly. Day one, I'm running the gauntlet. Hell yeah, they did it for exactly that, for people that want to do it. Getting rewarded RXP for watching Universe is pretty cool. Exactly, bro. Like, I couldn't believe they would actually put that as an option. Good night, John. I love your channel. Thank you so much, man. I will continue to follow you, and I love your feedback on everything. Thank you, John. I appreciate the kind words. This is experiment year 1. I mean, I would call it experiment season 1. And then go from there. The ringside pass is a hot topic in all fairness. Yeah, for sure. We could talk about that often. I don't mind. I feel like I've covered the ringside pass every time someone has mentioned it in the chat, and I've done it respectfully, whether we've agreed or disagreed. And I've brought up the predatory stuff. I've said that in my video. I did a full video like going off on them for it, handling the news and the reveal and all that the way they did. But again, guys, yeah, every year is an experiment. Every year is a cash grab. Like, remember, they're trying to convince people that don't feel the need to buy the next game to want to buy the next game. Whether it be because of the roster, because of the match type, because of the marketing, because of the cover athlete, because of a new theme song, because of a new storyline. Like, you could literally say it's a cash grab. I gotta beat Joe in LWF. Hey, experiment year 5 for my faction. Exactly. It's not that hard. Just play the game and you will get RXP. It's not that big of a deal. That's the way I see it. That, you know, that's the simplest way to put it. But, you know, some people are just not going to wrap their head around it. Cornell's passionate about this stuff. Like, he's seeing and bookmarking feedback. I don't doubt he'll try and fix following launch. Yeah. And I think that anyone with a head on their shoulders working on creating something like this would like disregard feedback. Like, feedback is crucial to the success of all of this. People think that, you know, oh, they hate wrestling. They don't care about wrestling. They don't care about the fans. That is so contradicting to say. They have to care. It's their job to care. That also goes for Kenny and Brian. Thank you guys for everything you do. That's what John said, Brian.
Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, man.
I may concern the XP count for each match. Dude, but like, you could either choose to be stressed out about that right now or just wait till the game drops and see it for yourself. I'm the type to say, all right, man, I got to see this for myself. The only thing that got me a little worked up right now at the moment is Batista running it back for the millionth time, my faction running it back for the most part, and, you know, some other key features like crossplay not being there, cross progression not being there. Like, yeah, there's issues. But why am I gonna freaking like be here on that all the time? I'll bring it up if it needs to be talked about. I just hope it's not like 2K20. I don't think we'll get another 2K20 for a minute. Like, AJ Styles' new 450 animation is locked behind the ringside pass, AJ's base game. I feel you on that. I'm sure we're all in agreement. We don't like losing that feature, but it's a choice to buy or not. Yep. Sending my faction to kindergarten this year. Let's see how they do. That's what it is, Carter. The amount of dudes on Twitter replying to my post saying they won't do anything and get off my knees is always funny. Like, they just don't know who Cornell is. Basically, bro, they don't know who Cornell is. They don't know any of the creators. Like, they don't know us. They don't even know you for posting that and what your intent behind it is. And all people do constantly all day is just assume, and go around spreading those comments over and over and over, like barking up the wrong tree, bro. Send emails to 2K and let them know how much you hate all this stuff and let them know by not buying it. But you know how many people are going to be buying it? It's crazy. You're gonna get the report at the end of the year. WWE 2K had another successful year. We profited so much. We're up 10%, and we're looking to expand. The DLC numbers are through the roof. Well, I bought the game, so I'll be playing, but that doesn't mean I don't have my concerns. Of course, if we get another 2K20, people would call for them to lose their license. 100%. I wonder if every season we'll get a gauntlet. It's just for the showcase. Just think that the ringside pass could have been in AEW Fight Forever. I would have liked it there too. For me, the ringside pass will remain, the concern that I have for the ringside pass will remain the same. Rewards need to be justified. My time overall should be respected. If they hit those notes for me where I haven't, like even in NBA, they put in so many emotes and a bunch of garbage I don't give a crap about, but they give me at least like 5+ things that I care about. They give me some extra VC, they give me some double XP, they give me some fire cards usually that I'm really looking forward to when I'm into it. And they give me some other things for my collection that I want. Like, so there's always a handful of things that I'm looking forward to. If they could give me a couple of things in the premium pass like that, along with the DLC characters that I already wanted, for the most part, I'm all in. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, a good game. Yeah, like people act like because we're on this side of the video or on a post, like we're not part of the same community. And then they want to play the blame game.
Mm-hmm.
Threatening the death. Exactly. The threatening stuff and saying that we're paid and all this is silly. Did you watch Good Luck, Have Fun, and Don't Die? Never. What is that? I'll drop a gem on you. X-Men Origins Wolverine while you wait on the new. Oh, I love that game. And I do have it on my PC that I got it pirated. But I also own it in my Wii collection. I love that game. That's one of my favorite games. Right now, there's nothing that can bring me down about this game until I play it. Precisely my point. I remember sending a report to 2K when 22 came out about Universe constantly crashing. The criticism is good faith. Yeah, that's the way to go about it. Who's ready for them patches? Yeah, stability and improvements. I know. I roll my eyes with that shit. That shit is amazing. It was such a surprise hit. I love that I got to play it when it came out. And I didn't sleep on it. Like, I gave it a chance. I love all those like movie related games. That's really what my collection that you see back there for games is really based on, like movie and superhero stuff. People blaming just Brian for the island is silly. That's what Byron said. But
Who's blaming me for the
who
island?
blames him for the island? He's admittedly
get-
talked about not caring about the first one. What are you talking about? I think Byron is just acting like he's just acting up right now. You know, it's healthy to have negative and positive conversations. Not everything has to be positive. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. Not everything is 100 or at 100. But like I said, man, I'm not gonna get tired saying it to you guys. You give me a fun game, and I'll shut the hell up, and I'll accept the good with the bad. Just let me have a good time on there. Like the whole reason why I jump on these games is to, have fun, disconnect, enjoy my hobby, which is wrestling, gaming, all that stuff. People need to learn to give respectful feedback. Basically. Shout out to Brian Williams for bringing the AEW Fight Forever features to the 2K series. For sure. For sure. Guys, hold on. I mean, you got the wrestlers themselves complaining about their own models. Some of them, yeah. But like, I'll give you an example. Jade was trying to side with a fan. She's like, oh, out of all the stuff that I've worn, this is what they picked. They've done such a good job by Jade that I think that she, while she is entitled to her own character model, it is her likeness. I respect her for giving her thoughts. As a gamer and a consumer of these games, they've treated her really well. Just don't corrupt my data. Exactly. People thinking just Brian is Brian Williams. The Jay's attire, it's Jay's attire from 2024. She has every right to be mad. Dude, she changes her attire like every week, and she changes her hair sometimes twice on the same show. Did the weapon and ragdoll physics deliver to your expectations? The weapon stuff, I would say delivered to me, if I had to give you a percentage, about like 70%. The ragdoll physics, I'm like 50-50 on it. I don't think ragdoll is very present unless it's something that features like different levels or layers, which is cool, but I wish it was also featured with moves and other simpler like animations. But it's okay. They're getting there, and I do like what they've given, even if it's like 50% positive for the ragdoll. Now for the weapons, dude, I mean, thumbtacks is a win, and the way characters are interacting with them is a huge win too. I didn't know what to expect though. I definitely did not expect SVR 11 because I didn't even remember what the hell SVR 11 had. People are like, "Oh, SVR 11 physics." I'm like, bro, what was even in that shit? I think it was from Backlash 2024. That's funny. Nakamura's another one who's outdated. Yup. Do you think they can tweak the ragdoll in a patch? I think so. I think it could be tweaked and perfected a little bit. But in terms of it being an override for a certain animation, I don't think that's going to happen right now. Brian Williams saved WWE 2K games. I don't think he saved it. I think he made it better than what it was headed towards to be, quicker. I think he gave them a lot of guidance for sure and helped steer the ship. My opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. But I think that even before, like, they were showing signs of like promise. I only really saw true ragdoll stuff with the scrapyard. Yes, exactly. The Hell in the Cell, the barricade, like it's certain spots. I'm always happy when wrestlers show concern about their model stuff. It shows they care. Exactly. About to call it a night. Me too, bro. Thank you for the 6 months being a member, man. That's crazy. Well, you've done it. You know, you split your time as a member, but the fact, more importantly, that you tune in and you're constantly active, bro. Even though I'll still never forget that you sold me out, man. You went on a brief hiatus, and I missed you on the channel, so I gotta call you out on that. I'm gonna call you out on that.
Cheeks.
Yeah, he sold me out in the watch-alongs. He sold me out in the Discord. Like he was nowhere to be found. Didn't want to join my party. I mean, this guy, he went Hollywood.
That's funny, but yo, Lex, I'm about to get up out of here, bro.
We're both getting out of here. Get out of here. Leave
yeah,
already.
if you got an open mic for Elimination Chamber, I'll get in here with you, man.
See you on Saturday. How about that? Let's go.
Nice. Say no more, man. Y'all fellas take it easy in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all in here chilling with us till late tonight.
No,
take it
hold
easy,
on.
fellas.
Before you leave, give me the one-liner. Give me the one-liner though.
I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.
Later. Oh shit. Let me see. I got Mighty Stance. I see you added me. I got you. Much love, much love. How about them sliders? I mean, they've added more sliders and more ways to customize, which I know is really big for the community overall. Brian Williams, in my opinion, is the reason we got these eight. Yeah, for sure. That we can agree. They're trying. You can't take that away from them. That's what I'm saying. Jeff Hardy being DLC, it's not over yet. You could still hold on hope. Just don't put your expectations all on that. I'm just waiting to play this, and then I'm sure we will have some more issues on the rings. But why look at it that way, Zero? Why? So funny that you worded it like that. Late to the party, but how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, we're about to get out of this party, but it's okay, man. I gotta get some rest too, because I'm trying to see if I can make it to the ESPN reveal so we could talk about it on stream. He was in Cancun. He was in Cancun for a minute. Do you think that updates will be more live service, like them implicating new battle pass? Maybe there will be more on it this year. Yeah, I think that we're gonna get more like treatment for the island and my faction and the ringside pass overall. And that's a good thing that they have that, that itch and that motivation to continue to update the game throughout the year. Are they revealing DLC tomorrow? I don't think so. If I had to predict, SVR 11 had leaning a table against the announcer's table. Yeah, like I don't even remember doing half of those things. It gets you to think. It's not that it doesn't cross my mind, bro, but I'm so overshadowed by the stuff that I'm looking forward to. And I don't mean to come off as like this cookie cutter guy that is like, guys, please be positive. Please don't hurt my feelings. Please understand that these people are working on a game. Like, you want to trash, bash, and be miserable? Bro, I don't give a rat's ass. Do what makes you feel happy. You feel happy doing that? That's how you want to spend your time on this earth? Thumbs up from me. But personally, I just can't do it. It's exhausting. Even being too positive is exhausting. So for me, what's not exhausting is looking to have some fun. And even when that gets exhausting, I put the game down and walk away. Hopping off as well. Yeah, we about to get out of here, man. We got to go. Good night, though. Good night. What time is it revealed? 2 p.m. Eastern. Figured, just checking in since you was up. Hey, man, I'm glad you stopped by at least. Well, let's just enjoy the game. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. There you go. Let's just enjoy it for however long it lasts, for however little it delivers. Either or. It don't matter. What matters most is that you get that enjoyment out of this, even if it's for a couple of hours. It is better than going to somewhere and having a bad time and the server brings you your food and you didn't enjoy it, or even eating it and you ended up having to freaking go run to the bathroom afterwards and you just washed it down the drain. At least this is a game you'll play a couple times when you want to disconnect from the world, from your day, from whatever you got going on. Have a couple matches, enjoy yourself, and peace out. That's it. And if it sucks that bad, I hope you bought the physical edition so you could trade it in or sell it online. Lex has a point. Most of the stuff that guys bring up, I don't even remember doing. Exactly, bro. I don't. I definitely don't. It's my job to analyze. I'm in technology. And I feel you on that. I like analyzing everything. I read a lot, bro. I read so much, more than you can possibly imagine. Not books or stories, but rather tech stuff and, things that I enjoy, sports and real life stuff, and just a combination of things that help me stay informed with not just the games or the wrestling, but just in general. Enjoying the game. Yeah, that's the number one thing for me. I highly recommend it all the time. When people are messaging me those things, I'm like, what? How can you find a way to enjoy yourself? Because you sound really sad. You sound really like disappointed. Like, what made you feel this like passionate in this way? And not all criticism is negative. Like the negatives of the game, sure, like glitches, corrupted data, like those are the real negatives. But disappointing stuff, like, it's because I had an expectation, right? I felt like Batista's been the same character model all these years. I've been patient. I've wanted to play with him more and more, and I've played with him less and less. They haven't given me the experience that I wanted with the animal. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. But guess what? There's like 400 superstars, so I'm gonna play with someone else. I did see that Paramount is buying Warner Brothers now. That's crazy, bro. Netflix, that whole ordeal was insane. Batista with facial hair, Batista with hair, Batista with the earrings, Batista with the, with the different clothing attires that he had, different colored ways for the trunks. Like, there's a million Batistas that they could do. And you know what's funny? That his body type, like his physique, is perfect. Like, they got his physique on point. It's just his face that's a little off. And of course, his attire, that's garbage. But his physique itself, like you could tell that's the animal Batista. Netflix really chokes 28-3. Yeah, bro. And they were like committed to sell to Netflix, but Paramount was relentless. Yeah, white turtleneck, like the one with the little vest. Like there's so many different Batistas. But then again, I said that about The Rock as well. We've gotten the same Rock and the same Stone Cold. At least The Rock got a little more updated, but we got in the same Stone Cold too. It's a choice, and I choose to play with those that the other people. So never gonna happen, lazy company. All right, man. I'm glad you were able to switch accounts and come back, my boy. I love the hate. Guys, on that note, man, Kenny signed off. Brian signed off. A lot of people from the chat signed off. I'm about to sign off myself. We went on for way too long. I gotta get some rest, and I hope you do too. We got the ratings, so tomorrow expect another stream. I don't even know what kind of video to drop at this point. We've dropped all sorts of videos. Oh yeah, tomorrow I do have that video that I collaborated with Kenny. And then also, before you guys head out, on Saturday, man, I'm going to be watching the Elimination Chamber. For those that don't know, tune in and have some fun with us, man. We're gonna be watching it live. I'll be doing like the post show an hour after, and I'll be live 20 minutes before the chamber goes live. I'll review it in real time. Predictions for the crate? What crate? I don't know what you're talking about, man. We appreciate your time. I appreciate your time even more, man. I really, really do. Much love, Steve. That's Steve-O. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you guys. Every single one of you, man. The fact that we're here 3 hours deep into the middle of the night talking about a game that I don't even have in my hands. You know, let me pause the music before I leave real quick. One thing that I want you guys to take away from like these hangouts that we're doing on our way to the game, I hope that as long as you're enjoying the game, playing the game, watching the product and all that stuff like WWE, I hope you guys don't forget about me, man. I know you guys are here because it's the hype season and all that, but don't forget about me. I'm going to be streaming throughout the year. I'm going to be dropping videos throughout the year. I'm going to be here. So if you guys ever want to hang out, whether it's a late night stream, an afternoon stream, not just because it's launch or the hype, just to come hang out and talk some shit. We don't always have to talk about the game or wrestling. We always talk about different things. So hope to see you guys around. Can't forget Legends. You're too much for that, bro. Thank you. Always good chill. Yes, exactly. That's what we're going to be doing, man. Lots of chilling and playing. Always support people I subscribe to. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to crank it up. Be careful with your headphones or your speakers.
With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. Palm trees sway when the story unfolds. The echoes of triumphant breezes bold. Lexx paints the skies with an unstoppable might. Every stage it becomes their light. In the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lexx Henry reigns on a decimal tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lexx Henry, the world turns to sea. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. And the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lexx Henry reigns an unstoppable tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lexx Henry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. On the shores of glory, they call their name. Lex has it on you.